We present What Ho, Jeeves by P.G. Wodehouse. Starring Michael Hordern as Jeeves and Richard Bryars as Bertie Wooster in Jeeves and the Feudal Spirit.
One bath, hot and refreshing, drawn personally by and for Bertie Wooster, Esquire. The cautious toe. Yes. The lowered frame. Yes. Sonny boy. You are only 3, sonny boy. No, I am not in good voice this PM. The heart is heavy, the nerves are jangled. I have a sticky evening ahead of me and no Jeeves in sight to offer comfort and the specially fortified cocktail. Every July is the same. Jeeves deserts me. He downs tools and heads for Bognor Regis for his shrimping holiday. Slacker. This new moustache of mine. It's coming on apace. But what's Jeeves going to say about it? I fear he will not approve of the little fellow. If so, there will be an ugly clash of wills. I shall insist on my rights to keep the moustache and tend it, love it, and wear it fearlessly. Nearly a fortnight old now, the Wooster moustache, and quite noticeable on the lip. Well, I do not have to unveil it to Jeeves tonight. That's some comfort. Hello, who goes there? Burglars? No. It must be that the prop of the establishment has returned early from his vacation. Is that you in the bedroom, Jeeves?
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome home to 3A Berkeley Mansions, London, W1. I have missed you sorely. Did you have a good time?
Thank you, sir. Very agreeable.
No doubt you're looking bronzed and fit. You must tell me all about it later. You see I've laid out my own dinner clothes. Are they all there?
I think so, sir. I will check.
Check away, Jeeves. I have to go to the Savoy to meet an unknown couple from Liverpool and feed them to the full on behalf of my Aunt Dahlia, Mrs. Travers.
Mrs. Travers is still in the country, sir?
At Brinkley, yes. She begged me on bended knee, at least it was on the telephone, so I couldn't see if she was actually kneeling. She begged me to lush these trotters up for her. Have you heard of a rich publisher of magazines in Liverpool named of Trotter, Jeeves?
I have heard the name, sir.
Well, this is L.G. Trotter and wife I shall be entertaining, if that's the word, this evening. They are teetotal and non-smokers, and I shall have to be the same. They are absolute creeps, slabs of gorgonzola. My aunt has warned me, but she's in the middle of a very tricky business deal with the male trotter and wants him sweetened. And any help I can give a loved aunt, I shall give selflessly. Mrs. Travers wants to get Mr. L.G. Trotter to buy, doubtless for a princely sum, that magazine of hers that she edits and owns.
Milady's Boudoir, sir?
That's the one. Mr. Travers, my Uncle Tom, always calls it Milady's nightshirt for some reason. And as he has had to fork out for his bills month after month, it's a wonder he doesn't call it something stronger, much stronger. What I ought to be doing tonight, and wish I were, is dining thoughtfully at the Drones and then half an hour of grueling practice on the dance board. I don't suppose you've been following the sports news while you've been in sunny Bognor, so I'll bring you up to date. I'm a hot favourite to win the Drones Club darts tournament this year. And Stilton Cheesewright, of all people, has drawn my name in the sweepstake. He stands to make £56 if I'm declared the winner, Jeeves. Quite something for a rainy day.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir. There is someone at the door.
Well, it's time I rose from the foam and towelled the torso. What I need now is a Jeeves special cocktail, in fact a double, to nerve me for the sudden unveiling of the new moustache. But I shall be nonchalant. Climb upon my knee, sonny boy.
Sir?
You're only 3, sonny boy. Yes, Jeeves?
It was a special delivery, sir. A letter.
Well, better open the door and read the contents.
The letter is of considerable length, sir. Perhaps if I were to give you its substance.
Do, Jeeves. Who's it from? What's it all about?
It's from Mr. Percy Gorringe, sir.
Percy Gorringe? Never heard of him. What's he want?
Mr. Gorringe wants to borrow £1,000 from you, sir.
Speak clearly, Jeeves. It sounded as though you said that this Gorringe wanted to borrow £1,000 from me.
That's what I did say, sir.
Who is this hound of hell, Jeeves? £1,000? It is not often one is confronted with ear-biting on so majestic a scale. A fiver till next Wednesday is about the normal tariff at the drones. I am baffled.
The letter explains who the gentleman is, sir. You have not met him. He is the stepson of Mr. L.G. Trotter, the friend of Mrs. Travers, of whom you have just been telling me, sir.
Good Lord. Wheels within wheels, wouldn't you say? But being Trotter's stepson doesn't give Percy Gorringe the right to sit on my lap and help himself to the contents of my wallet.
So I should imagine, sir. But it appears to be not so much a loan as an investment that the gentleman is seeking. He wishes to give you the opportunity of contributing the money to the production of his dramatization of the Lady Florence Craye's novel, Spindrift, sir.
But, Jeeves, this is where we came in. Lady Florence's ballet novel got me into a heap of trouble within living memory, and painful memory, too.
Yes, sir.
She found me in a bookshop with her novel in my hand, entirely by mistake. Didn't even know she'd written the dashed thing. Anyway, she was all over me, much to the fury of her super-jealous fiancé, this same Stilton Cheesewright. Then she and Stilton quarrelled, and she gave him a hearty heave-ho. Before I could escape, she said she would marry me. She has this hallucination. Is there such a word, Jeeves?
Indeed there is, sir.
Oh, good. She has this hallucination that I am silently pining with love for her.
Those were anxious days, sir.
They were indeed, and you extracted me from the mess, Jeeves.
I'm glad to have given satisfaction, sir.
Anyway, why does Lady Florence want her book dramatized? Why can't she marry the pumpkin-headed Stilton and settle down? Did you ever read Spindrift, Jeeves?
I skimmed through it, sir.
What did you think of it? Go on, Jeeves, go on. Don't be coy. The word starts with an L.
Well, sir, I would not go so far as that, if I have guessed the word to which you refer, but the book did seem to me a somewhat immature work, sir, lacking in significant form. Possibly as a play, it might make an appeal to the theatre-going public.
Would you back a play, Jeeves?
No, sir.
Nor would I. Right. Percy Gorringe gets the bird, let him eat cake. And now, Jeeves, if you were still hearing me to more urgent matters, will you be mixing me one of your special cocktails and bring it to the sitting room? I shall hope to hear the sound of mixing and the tinkle of ice in the kitchen as I don the evening gown.
Very good, sir.
Now comes the moment of peril, flashing the Wooster moustache on the unsuspecting Jeeves. But this moustache stays. I shall be suave, but, what's the word? Adamant. Yes, that's good. Adamant. So, on with the mesh knit silk underwear, and the dragon motif dressing gown. Yes. A careful swish of the hairbrush to the head, and a stroke of it to the moustache. And here comes the cocktail, and the dreaded moment. Well, Jeeves. Splendid. Well then, skin off your nose. One of your best and brightest, Jeeves. It warms the cockles and straightens the backbone. What do you put in them? Something seems to be arresting your attention, Jeeves. Is there a smut on my nose?
No, sir. It's on your upper lip, sir. A dark stain, like mulligatawny soup, sir.
Yes, the moustache. I grew it while you were away. Rather fetching, don't you think?
No, sir, I do not.
Oh, you don't think it gives me a kind of diablerie?
No, sir.
You hurt and disappoint me, Jeeves. I had hoped for your sympathy and cooperation. I trust your judgment blindly in the matter of socks, shoes, and hats, but I cannot allow you to edit the Wooster face. I've been to considerable trouble and anxiety in growing this moustache, and I do not propose to hew it off just because certain prejudiced parties, whom I will not specify, don't know a good thing when they see it. J'y suis, j'y reste. I wonder who that can be.
Good morning, Mr. Cheesewright, sir.
Stilton, oh Lord.
Mr. Cheesewright, sir.
Well, Stilton, what can I do for you? How's Florence? Have one of Jeeves' special cocktails.
Ho! I thought as much. You are swilling cocktails.
Less of the whole business, Stilton. I resent your following me around like this, just to help you win £56 in a sweepstake. The result's in the bag anyway, I tell you.
I've come here tonight to talk seriously to you, Wooster. You are treating the tournament far too frivolously. Let me tell you that I was at the Drones this afternoon, and Freddie Widgeon was at the darts board stunning all beholders with a performance that was sensational.
Cha!
Eh?
Cha! I said. With ref to F. Widgeon, the man will be less than the dust beneath my chariot wheels.
That's what you think. I happen to know that Widgeon has been in strict training for weeks. He's knocked off smoking and has a cold bath every morning. Did you have a cold bath this morning, Wooster?
Certainly not. What's the hot tap for?
Do you do Swedish exercises before breakfast?
I wouldn't dream of such a thing. Leave that to the Swedes, I say.
No, all you do is riot and revel and carouse. I hear that you were at Catsmeet Potter Purbright's farewell party at the Drones last night.
Correct.
And you reeled home at 3 a.m, rousing the neighbourhood with drunken shouts.
It was 2:30 and I was not drunk and I was not shouting. Officer.
Look at you now, dressing yourself up for yet another nameless orgy.
Orgy? If you want to know, Stilton, I'm giving dinner to some teetotal, non-smoking friends of Aunt Dahlia's. When the landlord fills the flowing bowl, it'll be with lemonade or possibly barley water.
Capital, capital, most satisfactory. But avoid rich foods and sauces too, and be sure to get to bed early.
Good night, Stilton. You'll be wanting to run along.
I'm not running along. Look at that clock. Why the devil are women always late? She ought to have been here long ago. I've told her time and time again that my Uncle Joe hates to be kept waiting for his soup.
She? Who is this she you're meeting here?
Well, Florence, of course. Dining with my uncle.
Oh, is that the London magistrate chappie?
Yes, and he's very short-tempered. Florence has no idea of time.
So, Florence will be here ere long, eh? Splendid, splendid, splendid.
Wooster, what do you mean, splendid? Are you so panting to see her? Mind how you answer, Wooster. Now, Florence is my fiancé. I know she was your fiancé once, but that was a silly mistake. We will not make that mistake again, Wooster.
No. No, heaven speed your nuptials, Stilton. No, it was just that I wanted to show Florence this new moustache of mine. She is a girl of education and taste, and I would be prepared to accept her verdict. Just before you came, you see, Jeeves was subjecting the growth to some destructive criticism, and it shook me a little. What do you think of it?
It's ghastly.
Ghastly?
Revolting. You look like something in the chorus line of a touring revue. But you said Jeeves doesn't like it.
I did.
Ah, so you'll have to shave it. Thank God for that.
Over my dead body I shave it. It stays where it is, rooted to the spot. A fig for Jeeves and another fig for you.
Well, if you don't mind making an eyesore of yourself.
Eyesore?
Eyesore.
Stilton.
Lady Florence Craye, sir.
Bertie, darling, how nice to be here again.
Florence.
Oh, so here you are at last, and about time too, dash it. I suppose you'd have forgotten that Uncle Joe has a nervous breakdown if he's kept waiting for his soup. And what are you staring at Bertie like that for?
Bertie, the moustache, it's lovely. It gives you such a dashing look. It alters your whole appearance. It's wonderful.
There, Jeeves. Thank you, Florence. Florence, how's Spindrift going? Still selling pretty copiously?
Yes, very well. Did you know it had been made into a play?
Eh? I had heard about it, yes.
Do you know Percy Gorringe?
No. But the name seems, yes, it does seem vaguely familiar.
Well, he did the dramatisation of Spindrift. It was all set for production, but then one of the backers failed us and we need another £1,000. Still, Percy assures me it's going to be all right. He can raise the money.
Oh, that louse Gorringe. He couldn't raise twopence.
I won't have you call Percy a louse. He's very attractive and very clever.
Who says so? Who does he attract? Name 3 people he's ever attracted. He's a half-witted gargoyle.
He is not a gargoyle.
Are you going to look me in the face and deny that he wears short side whiskers? He's a louse.
Why shouldn't he wear short side whiskers? He's a poet.
He's a louse. Oh, come along. Uncle Joe will be furious.
Oh, really? Bye, Bertie.
Toodle-pip.
Another cocktail, sir?
What did you make of that, Jeeves?
Mr. Cheesewright and Lady Florence, sir?
Yes. Not the way an engaged and loving couple should talk to each other, would you say?
No, sir.
Love is a delicate plant that needs constant tending and nurturing, and this cannot be done by snorting at the adored object like a gas explosion and calling her friends lice.
Very true, sir.
I don't like it, Jeeves, and you know very well why I don't like it. If the Stilton-Florence axis goes fut, what's to stop Florence reaching out for me again?
I can understand your anxiety, sir.
If she ever dragged me to the altar, we wouldn't have shaken the rice from our hair before she'd be trying to mould my mind.
Very true, sir.
And she'd been vetting my reading matter again, too. I remember when we were engaged. I shudder at the memory of that engagement, Jeeves. She dashed the mystery thriller from my hand and instructed me to read a frightful thing by a bird called Tolstoy.
I recall that, sir.
If there's one thing that gives me the pip, it's being moulded. Still, she does like my moustache, Jeeves. Surely you would say that showed good taste.
No, sir.
Well, so be it. I must be off to the Savoy. I expect you will be wanting to slip round to the Junior Ganymede yourself, Jeeves, to pick up the gossip of the town from other gentlemen's personal gentlemen.
Well, sir, I thought I'd walk along to Curzon Street and look in for a rubber or two of bridge, if you did not need me.
Of course, Jeeves, and I hope you win great sums at the tables. You won't change your mind about the moustache?
No, sir.
Very well. Right. Good night, Jeeves.
Good night, sir.
That's what I like about the drones. One can restore the tissues with a brimming flagon and a much-needed cigarette or two in a deep chair. Nobody much about. Nice and quiet. Those trotters. No good for man or beast. And nothing to help me through the grim proceedings except the faint, far-off echo of those special cocktails of Jeeves.
Wooster!
Stilton, you ass! You startle me!
Good.
Really, Stilton, you must stop following me about. First my flat and now here at the club.
Wooster, answer me without prevarication. What was your thought in growing that moustache of yours? Was it part of a subtle plan for stealing Florence from me?
My dear Stilton, do we bandy a woman's name in a gentleman's club?
We ruddy well do now. Do you know what happened when we left my uncle's?
I'm sorry, no. I'm a stranger in these parts myself.
I saw Florence home in a cab, and all the way she was raving about that moustache of yours. It made me sick to listen to her.
Would you say that?
Yes, sick. Then, as I was paying the cab, she looked at me intently, and a moment later she announced that she wished me to grow a moustache too. She said, and I quote her words, that when a man has a large pink face and a head like a pumpkin, a little something around the upper lip often does wonders in the way of easing the strain. Now, would you say that my head was like a pumpkin, Wooster?
Not a bit, old man.
Not like a pumpkin?
No, not like a pumpkin, no. A touch of the dome of St. Paul's, perhaps?
Well, a pumpkin was what she compared it to, and she said that if I split it in the middle with a spot of hair, the relief to pedestrians and traffic would be enormous. Well, she's crazy. I wore a moustache my last year at Oxford, and it looked absolutely frightful, nearly as loathsome as yours. A nice fool I'd look with a moustache, I said. That's how you'd look without one, she said. Is that so, I said. Yes, it is, she said. And, well, it wasn't long before she was returning the ring and saying that she'd be glad to have her letters back at my earliest convenience.
Tut, tut.
Don't tut-tut me. I believe you grew that moustache deliberately to ensnare Florence and get her to leave me.
Stilton, you're an ass. I'm going home. Now stand aside there. You're taking up space that is required for other purposes.
Well, I shall be thinking it over, Wooster.
Go away and start now is my advice.
And if I find my suspicions are correct, I shall know what to do about it.
Well, this has been one of those evenings. Nice to cool the brow in the night breezes. I see a light in the window of the flat. Jeeves must have returned from the Junior Ganymede, and we were there pouring me a gentle nightcap. Then bed for Bertram with that new spine-chiller novel I've got, The Mystery of the Pink Crayfish by Rex West. Awfully good, Rex West. He's new to me.
I am sorry. No. Further discussion is useless. You must accept the decision as final. Good night, Mr. Gorringe. I was speaking to Mr. Percy Gorringe, sir. He rang to ask whether he could come and get your cheque for £1,000 tomorrow, sir. I took the liberty of pretending to be you, sir, to save you the discomfort and embarrassment of saying no yourself, sir.
Thank you, Jeeves. That was feudal of you. Very feudal. Thank you. Well, how do you enjoy yourself at the Junior Ganymede tonight? Make any grand slams in the card room?
No, not tonight, sir.
Well, I may say I've had a harassing evening. First at the Savoy with those dreadful trotters from Liverpool, and later at the Drones being cornered by Stilton Cheesewright again. He has broken his engagement to Lady Florence, or rather vice versa.
I'm sure I can appreciate that this would worry you, sir.
Yes, indeed. Well, if you'll give me a last drink, I propose to call it a day, go to bed and curl up with the mystery of the pink crayfish. I've come to a very exciting moment. A cobra...
I have a message for you, sir. Lady Florence telephoned you just before you returned. She desires you to telephone her. Shall I get you the number, sir?
Egad, at this late hour? Well, yes, do so, Jeeves.
Would you connect me with Cadogan 2464?
Oh, really? Honestly? What on earth can the young Beazle want at this hour?
Cadogan 2464?
Lady Florence, I have Mr. Wooster here, my lady.
Thank you, Jeeves. Florence, old thing, nice to hear you again. What can I do for you?
You can take me to a nightclub, Bertie.
A nightclub? What, now? Tonight?
Please, Bertie. I'm going to Brinkley to stay with your aunt tomorrow. She's got that great novelist Daphne Dolores Moorhead coming to stay, and I'm longing to meet her. But before I go, I need to get notes for a nightclub scene in my new novel, Atmosphere. A really low, garish nightclub. Please, Bertie, I'm sure you know lots of them.
Well, yes, delighted, old thing. But why not Stilton? Why isn't he taking you?
Must you call him Stilton? His name is Darcy. Yes, he was to have taken me on to a nightclub, but he found himself unable to. So I've had to fall back on you, Bertie.
Low and garish, eh? Have you ever been to the Mottled Oyster?
Is that a nightclub? Bertie, I've never been to a proper nightclub at all.
Oh, right. We'll go in the deep end, then, to an improper one. The Mottled Oyster it shall be. I'll pick you up in a taxi in, half an hour?
Bertie, you're an angel.
You heard all that, Jeeves? Lady Florence demanding that I take her to a low, garish nightclub this very night? And do you know why I said yes?
No, sir.
Because it gives me a juicy opportunity to talk her round into a reconciliation with Stilton, jerking her better self back to the surface.
I see, sir.
It's a strange place. Small, hot, noisy, and smells of kippers. It's been raided from time to time by the police. It's the best I could do for low and garish.
Kippers, cheap cigarettes, and kippers. Ugh.
So you're off to Brinkley tomorrow?
Today, in fact. Yes, this afternoon. It will be great meeting Daphne Dolores Moorhead. She's writing a serial for your aunt's paper, Milady's Boudoir.
Oh, big deal?
It must be. She's frightfully expensive.
Good Lord, Milady's Boudoir must be doing well.
I suppose so. Do you come here a lot, Bertie?
Not incessantly, no, not as young as I was.
Well, I'm not complaining, Bertie. I shall make some useful notes. It's just the sort of place I pictured Rollo going to that night.
Rollo?
The hero of my novel, Rollo Beaminster.
Oh, I see, yes, of course, yes. What, out on the tiles, was he?
He was in a wild mood, reckless, desperate. He'd lost the girl he loved.
What? Tell me more.
She had told him she never wished to see or speak to him again.
It always a mistake, you know. Fellas losing girls and girls losing fellas. Girls giving the dream man the raspberry just because of some trifling tiff. I saw Stilton at the Drones tonight.
Oh, yes?
He was in a wild mood.
Oh, yes?
Reckless, desperate. He looked about him at the Drones smoking room, and I could see he was feeling what a hollow smoking room it was. He gave me the impression that it wouldn't take much to go off to the Rocky Mountains and shoot grizzly bears. Not a pleasant thought.
You mean if you're fond of grizzly bears?
But I was thinking more if one was fond of Stilton.
I'm not.
Oh.
Look, must we talk about Mr. Cheesewright?
Well, I see him as tonight's big topic.
Bertie, you're extraordinary. All this nonsense you've been talking, trying to reconcile Darcy and me. Not that I don't admire you for it, but then everybody says that though you have the brain of a peahen, you are the soul of generosity and kindness. I think it's rather wonderful of you. You want to marry me yourself, don't you?
What? Rather. Of course. Well, who wouldn't?
And yet you...
Everybody keep their seats!
Oh. Here we go again. It's a police raid. No need to get the breeze up, old thing. This is routine stuff for a member of the Mottled Oyster.
But won't they arrest us?
These novices? No. Here, in a nutshell, is the procedure. They round us up and we push off in an orderly manner in plain bands to the police station. There we give our names and addresses, exercising a certain latitude as regards details. I, for example, generally call myself Ephraim Gadsby of the Nasturtiums, Jubilee Road, Streatham Common. I don't know why, just a whim. You, if you will be guided Milady by me, Florence, will be Matilda Bott of 365 Churchill Avenue, East Dulwich. These formalities complete, we shall be free to depart. The proprietor of the club will get it in the neck again, that's all.
I'm sure that's not what happens.
It is, unless they've changed the rules.
You have to appear in court. Well, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going this way. Goodbye, Bertie.
Hey, catch that young lady, the one going out by the service door.
Oh, no, you don't. Leave that girl alone.
And you, sir, come along with me. You're in custody, you are, obstructing police in pursuit of their duty. You'll spend the rest of the night in a nice, quiet, uncomfortable cell, and we'll have you in front of the beak at Vinton Street nice and early.
Oh, golly.
Come along now, sir. The van's this way. Here we are, sir.
Can I use that telephone? I'm allowed to telephone my solicitor, am I not?
What now? It's nearly 2 in the morning. Oh, well, I suppose one call. What number?
Mayfair 2631.
Mayfair 2631, miss, please. It's time we locked you in for the night, sir. Oh, it's ringing, sir.
Oh, good.
Oh, well, your solicitor doesn't seem... Oh, hello. Just 1 minute, please. Here you are, sir.
Thank you very much. Mr. Jeeves?
Yes, sir?
Ephraim Gadsby here.
Of course, sir.
Sorry to have got you up. Just to report that I'm under arrest at Vinton Street Police Station.
Indeed, sir.
They raided a nightclub. I'm due to be up before the magistrate later. Could you rally round here at about 10 a.m.?
Very good. Mr. Gadsby, sir?
Thank you, Mr. Jeeves.
You have heard the charge, prisoner Gadsby. Have you anything to say? Did you or did you not deliberately trip and cause to fall base over apex and bump his knee Police Constable Perkins in pursuit of his duty at the so-called Mottled Oyster nightclub at 1:15 this morning? Speak up, Mr. Gadsby.
My lad, it was an accident.
An accident, you say?
Yes, my lad. I was feeling cramped and had merely wanted to unlimber the leg muscles. You know how sometimes you want to stretch?
I'm strongly inclined to give you one. A good long stretch.
My lad.
Silence!
But I was laughing at his lordship's witty words.
Silence! My lad is addressing you.
However, in consideration of your youth, I will exercise clemency.
Oh, fine.
Fine is right. £10.
My lad.
And next time you stand before me, prisoner Gadsby of Stretton, I hope you'll have the courtesy to be shaved and not dressed in evening clothes. A lounge suit would be more suitable.
My lad.
Next prisoner.
Call Mr. Zechariah Smith of Wapping.
Oh, Jeeves, what's the time?
6:30, sir, and a fine evening. I hope you've had a refreshing sleep, sir.
6:30 pip, Emma, eh? I must have slept for 8 hours. I think I earned it with all last night's bother.
Yes, sir. Will you be dining in?
No, Jeeves, thank you. I must go and put in some darts practice at the club, and I'll dine there afterwards. I suppose you'll be going to the Junior Ganymede again?
If you have no further need of me this evening, sir.
By all means, Jeeves, but first a bath for me, fresh raiment, and one of your cyanide special cocktails. Then we'll both go off to our clubs. I suppose you'll have to enter last night's spot of bother and this morning's court appearance of mine in the Secretary's Book of Revelations at the Junior Ganymede.
I fear I have no alternative, sir. Rule 11 is very strict, sir. Gentlemen's personal gentlemen are required to write in all such facts about their gentlemen.
I see, Jeeves. It'll bring your entries on me up to at least 12 pages, won't it? Isn't there anything I can do to get you to rip out those pages?
No, sir.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want you to be hauled up in a hollow square of butlers and valets and have your buttons snipped off.
No, sir, that would not be pleasant.
Jeeves, Mr Cheesewright, he's still after my blood. And if he ever hears that I took Florence to a nightclub, he'll be out to break my bones as well. Stilton remains a dire threat. Do you think there's anything in your club book under C about Stilton Cheesewright?
Nothing good enough, I should say, bad enough, to help you to bring pressure to bear on him, sir.
Oh, well, he must remain a menace, then. He'll go on being a menace unless he and Florence kiss and make up. From the way Lady Florence was carrying on about him at the Mottled Oyster last night, I'd say they really have parted brass rags this time. Oh, all right, I'll answer it, Jeeves. You attend to the bath, the shaving things, the raiment and the cocktails. Hello?
Bertie?
Oh, hello, Florence, old thing. I thought you were off to Brinkley today.
I'm just starting. I rang to find out how you got on last night.
Not so well. I got scooped in by the constabulary.
What? You told me they never arrested you.
They don't, but they did.
Are you all right now?
Well, I have a pinched look.
But I don't understand. Why did they arrest you?
Well, long story, old thing, but I saw a Rosa hot on your trail as you slipped out. He'd have had you by the seat of your cami knickers in 2 shakes, and we can't have that sort of thing going on. So I tripped him up, and he came a real toss. So, well, I spent the night in a prison cell and had rather a testing time with the beak at Vincent Street Police Court this morning.
Did you say Vinton Street?
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. Do you know who the magistrate was?
No, we didn't exchange calling cards. We boys in the dock called him Milady.
He's Darcy's uncle. The one Darcy and I were dining with last night, and he was having lunch today at Darcy's flat.
You don't say.
Yes, just imagine if I'd been arrested and had to appear before him in court after dining with him the night before.
Yes, just imagine, embarrassing for all concerned.
Darcy would never have forgiven me.
What?
He would have broken the engagement immediately.
Well, how do you mean? I thought you and Stilton had parted forever. Isn't the engagement off?
Oh, no. He rang me this morning and climbed down. He said he was sorry and I forgave him. He's starting to grow a moustache today.
Well, that's splendid, splendid.
Bertie, I'm very touched. You're so chivalrous and generous.
Oh, well.
Well, not many men in your place, feeling as you do about me, would behave like this.
Quite all right, old thing. 2 loving hearts reunited. I shall expect an embossed wedding invitation.
Thank you, Bertie, dear. Mind you don't breathe a word to Darcy about my being at that place with you last night.
Of course not.
Darcy is so jealous.
Exactly, he must never know.
Even if he found out I was telephoning to you now, he would have a fit.
Yes.
If you
Don't
would
worry,
come
I won't
in,
breathe a
Mr.
word.
Cheesewright.
Thank you, Bertie, you are a brick.
As you
Count
see,
on
Mr.
me, old thing.
Wooster's
Don't worry about
on the
anything.
telephone.
Yes, thank you, Jeeves.
Ha! Hang on, cat's meat. Hello, Stilton. I didn't hear the doorbell. Shan't be a sec. Take a seat, Stilton. Well, so long, cat's meat.
Cat's meat? What are you on about?
I must ring off now, cat's meat.
Bertie?
Our mutual friend Stilton Cheesewright has just come in.
Oh, I see.
Doubtless to discuss the drones darts tournament. He's drawn the Bertie Wooster ticket in the sweepstake, worth £56 if I win, which I shall.
Bye, Bertie.
Goodbye, cat's meat. That was cat's meat. Cat's meat, Potter Purbright.
Never mind cat's meat, Wooster. Where were you last night? Now answer me, where were you last night after we parted at the drones?
Stilton, come in, come in. Oh, you are in. Well, take a seat and tell me all your news.
Where were you last night, you blighted louse?
Last night? Now, let me see. Last night. That would be the night of July the 22nd, would it not? July the 22nd.
Now let me assist your memory. You were in a low nightclub with my fiancée, Lady Florence Craye.
Who, me?
And this morning you were in the dock at Vinton Street Police Court.
Are you sure you mean me?
Quite sure. I had the information from my uncle, who is the magistrate there. He came to lunch at my flat today, and as he was leaving, he caught sight of your photograph on the wall.
I didn't know you kept a photograph of me on your wall, Stilton. I am touched.
It was a group photograph from Oxford, and you happened to be in it. I explained that we belonged to the same club, so it was not always possible to avoid you. But that was the extent of our association.
And?
He said you'd been up before him this morning under a different name, charged with assaulting a policeman, who stated he had arrested you for tripping him up while he was pursuing a girl with platinum hair in a nightclub.
Indeed. Well, personally, I would be inclined to attach little credence to the word of that sort of policeman who spends his time chasing platinum-haired girls in nightclubs. And as for this uncle of yours with his wild stories of me having been up before him in the dock, well, you know what magistrates are. The lowest form of pond life. When the fellow hasn't the brains or initiative to sell jellied eels, they make him a magistrate.
You mean that when he said that about your photograph, he was deceived by the resemblance?
Quite. London's full of chaps who look like me. I'm a very common type. People have told me that there's a fellow called, Ephraim Gadsby, one of the Streatham Common Gadsbys, who is positively my double. I shall, of course, take this into consideration when weighing the question of bringing an action for slander and defamation of character against this uncle of yours. But it would be a kindly act to warn the old son of a bachelor to be more careful in future how he allows his tongue to run away with him. There are limits even to my forbearance, Stilton.
Platinum hair, the policeman said. This girl had platinum hair.
No doubt very becoming.
I find it extremely significant that Florence has platinum hair.
Well, I don't see why. Hundreds of girls have. My dear Stilton, ask yourself, is it likely that Florence would have been in a nightclub like the...
Like the what, Wooster?
like the...
You were going to say the mottled oyster, weren't you? How did you know I meant the mottled oyster, Wooster?
I didn't say mottled oyster. I didn't say it. I heard of it. I have heard of it. It's not a very nice place, I understand. But it's quite incredible that she would have gone to a joint like that. A fastidious, intellectual girl like Florence? No, no.
Well, Florence wanted me to take her to a nightclub last night. Something to do with getting material for her new novel.
But you very properly refused.
No, as a matter of fact, I said I would. Then we had that bit of trouble, so of course it was off.
And she, of course, went home to bed. What else would a pure, sweet English girl have done? It amazes me that you can suppose for a moment that Florence would have gone to one of these dubious establishments without you, especially a place where, as I understand your story, squads of policemen are incessantly chasing platinum-haired girls hither and thither, and probably even worse things as the long night wears on. Ah, here is Jeeves. What have you there, Jeeves? One of your specials?
Yes, sir. I fancied that Mr. Cheesewright might possibly be glad of refreshment.
He's just in the vein for it. I won't join you, Stilton, because, as you know, with this darts tournament coming on, I am in more or less strict training these days. But I must insist on your trying one of these superb mixtures of Jeeves. Oh, by the way, Jeeves, I wonder if you remember when I came home last night after chatting with Mr. Cheesewright at the Drones, my saying to you that I was going straight to bed with an improving book?
I remember it clearly, sir.
The Mystery of the Pink Crayfish, wasn't it?
Precisely, sir.
By Rex West. I think I said something to the effect that I could hardly wait to see if the butler did it. The crime, I mean.
As I recollect, those were your exact words, sir. And you said you were counting the minutes until you could curl up with the volume in question, sir.
Thank you, Jeeves.
Not at all, sir.
Voila! You heard? If that does not leave me without a stain on my character, I don't know what it does leave me without. Let me help you to another one of these specials, Stilton.
Oh, well. Yes. Well, Wooster, perhaps I have been wronging you. You're an ass, Wooster, but probably not quite such an ass as to have deliberately taken my fiancé to the mottled oyster.
Quite. And you can tell that uncle of yours, the magistrate, that he should consult a good oculist or he'll get into trouble.
No, perhaps. He is getting old.
But harking back to the earlier portion of our conversation, Stilton, I noticed that when you spoke of Florence, you used the expression, my fiancé. Well, am I to infer from this that the dove of peace has pulled a quick one since I last saw you? The broken engagement, has it been soldered?
Yes. I made certain concessions and yielded certain points. A reconciliation took place this morning.
Splendid.
You're pleased?
Of course.
Ha! Wooster, come off it. You know you're in love with Florence yourself.
Absurd.
Absurd, my foot. You needn't think you can fool me, Wooster. You worship that girl, and I'm still inclined to believe that the whole moustache sequence was a vile plot on your part to steal her from me. Well, all I can say, that if I ever catch you oiling round her and trying to alienate her affections, I shall break your spine in 4 places. However, she will be out of your reach for some little time, I'm glad to say. She goes today to visit your aunt, Mrs Travers, in Worcestershire.
Yes, I know. Oh, really? Oh, really? She's going to Brinkley, is she? You also?
Well, I shall be following in a few days.
You aren't going with her?
Oh, talk sense, Wooster. You don't suppose I intend to appear in public during the early stages of growing this damned moustache she insists on? I shall remain confined to my room till the foul thing has started to sprout a bit. Well, goodbye, Wooster. And you'll remember what I was saying about your spine?
4 places, I think you said. Jeeves?
Sir?
Will you show Mr. Cheesewright out?
Certainly, sir.
Good night, Stilton.
I am mixing you a cocktail now, sir, before you go to the Drones for dinner.
Thank you, Jeeves, and you to the Junior Ganymede.
Yes, sir.
I may be late back. I'll see you with tea in the morning.
Very good, sir. Good night, sir. Sir? Good morning, sir.
Oh, dear. Oh.
It is 10 o'clock, sir.
Ah, tea. Good morning, Jeeves.
I trust you have slept well, sir.
Like a top, Jeeves, like a top. By the way, did I tell you that the Vinton Street magistrate to whom I paid a tenner as my debt to society was Stilton Cheesewright's uncle?
Indeed, sir.
Do you think these magistrates trouser the fines they gouge out of citizens like me?
Possibly, sir, some of them. I mean, some of the magistrates may keep some of the fine.
Quite. Well, we have out General Stilton Cheesewright now like nobody's business. Steadfast denial, there's nothing like it. Well, there was this preeminent scourge and threat, Mr ex-policeman 16-stone Darcy Cheesewright, his eyes green with jealousy and red with fury, accusing me of having been out at a low nightclub with his fiancée, Lady Florence Craye, which is exactly where I had been, and with her. And here I was denying it in toto. And you grabbed your cue and backed me in my lies with excellent ones of your own.
Perhaps we should say that we gave some latitude to the truth, sir. And Mr Cheesewright left in a calmer state of mind, having accepted our story.
He swallowed it like an ostrich with a brass doorknob. We're rid of him, and my feelings are roughly what I suppose Mary's would have been had she looked over her shoulder one day and found the lamb had gone. Enormous relief.
A very apt image, if I may say so, sir.
And soon, when his new moustache has grown presentably, Stilton will be leaving the metropolis. He's going down to my aunt's place in the country, where his adored object Florence is already installed. They will be out of our world. Let us hope we shall hear no more of either of them till they send out invitations to their wedding.
'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, sir.
Absolutely. So, I'm on velvet. Percy Gorringe didn't get the 1,000 he had the nerve to try to get from me. At great self-sacrifice, and to please Aunt Dahlia, I gave a good dinner to that dire couple from Liverpool, the Trotters.
That was a good deed in a naughty world, sir.
Well, it was for my good aunt. And by taking Florence to the Mottled Oyster nightclub, I have helped her gather copy for her next novel.
Another good deed, sir, even though you were arrested by the police at the end of the evening, sir.
Oh, don't remind me. And Stilton will never know. Jeeves, we can say authoritatively that the storm clouds have now rolled by. All's well with the world of Bertie Wooster for once. I can concentrate on the drones darts tournament without any other care to rack the brow. I'm sorry you don't like my new moustache, Jeeves, but, well, we must learn to take the rough with the smooth, mustn't we?
I'll turn on your bath, sir. When will you take breakfast?
Give it half an hour, Jeeves. Now, for the letters and the daily news sheet.
I'll answer that, sir.
Now then, where are we? Oh, jolly good. Hobbs and Sutcliffe at it again at the Oval. Centuries for each of them. Jolly good. Mademoiselle Langlon wins in 3 sets and 38 minutes. Quite a girl, that.
It's a telegram, sir.
Ah, read it to me, Jeeves. I'm not strong enough for telegrams until I've had breakfast and the first cigarette.
Handed in at Brinkley Snodsfield in the Marsh and signed Travers, sir.
Ah, that means either Aunt Dahlia or Uncle Tom.
It's rather personal, sir.
Read on, Jeeves. I have no secrets from you.
Very good, sir. It says, Bertie, you worm...
Ah, it's from Aunt Dahlia. Uncle Tom generally addresses me as me boy.
Bertie, you worm. Stop. Your earliest present desired. Stop. Drop everything and come down here pronto, prepared for lengthy visit. Stop. Urgently need you to buck up a blighter with whiskers. Stop, love. Stop. Travers, sir.
What can this mean, do you suppose, Jeeves?
That Mrs. Travers wishes you to come to Brinkley immediately and to be prepared for a long visit. She needs you to cheer up someone with whiskers, and she sends you her love, sir.
Whiskers? Ah, now that may be a misprint for whiskey. Will you pop over to the post office while I have my bath and send the following? Have you got a pencil?
Yes.
Oh, good. To Travers, etc., blah, blah, you know the address. Did you say whiskers or whiskey? Query, love, stop, Worcester.
Very good, sir. Your bath is running now.
Oh, that was a capital breakfast, Jeeves. I was hungry, thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes, an excellent day it looks outside. I shall walk in the park, do an hour's darts practice at the drones, a light lunch, and the rest of the day will look after itself.
Another telegram, sir.
Saying what, Jeeves?
From Brinkley again, sir. It says, Whiskers ass, stop. The son of a whatnot has short but distinct side whiskers. Stop, love, stop, Travers. Sir.
Side whiskers, eh? That sort of rings a bell, but I'm still fogged. Pencil ready again, Jeeves?
Yeah.
Another telegram for you to send, if you don't mind?
Certainly, sir.
To Travers, etc., blah, blah. What short-side-whiskered son of a whatnot would this be, query, and why does he need bucking up, query, wire full details, at present fogged, bewildered and mystified, stop, love, stop, Wooster. Now, Jeeves, I'm going out shortly to the drones. If my answer reply to this comes while I'm out, will you telephone it to me there?
Certainly, sir.
Oh, good throw, Bertie. A double 18 was what you wanted. A double 18 is what you got.
Thank you, Casby.
Excuse me, Mr. Wooster, sir. Mr. Jeeves on the telephone for you, sir.
Oh, right. Thank you. Hello, Jeeves.
Yes, another telegram from Mrs. Travers. Shall I read it to you? It's very personal again, sir.
Read on, Jeeves. I'm all ears.
It says, "Listen, you foul blot, stop. What's the idea of making me spend a fortune on telegrams like this, query? Do you think I am made of money, query? Never you mind what sort of short-side-whiskered son of a whatnot it is or why he needs bucking up, stop. You just come as I tell you and look slippy about it, stop. Oh, and by the way, go to Aspinall's Jewelers in Bond Street and get pearl necklace of mine they have there and bring it down with you, stop. Have you got that, query? Aspinall's Bond Street pearl necklace, stop. Shall expect you tomorrow, stop. Love, stop. Travers."
Thank you, Jeeves. If you would take it down as I dictate, I will reply. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Right. Travers, etc., blah, blah. Fully grasp all that Aspinall's Bond Street pearl necklace stuff, but what you are overlooking is that coming to Brinkley at this juncture not so jolly simple as you seem to think. Stop. There are complications and whatnot. Stop. Wheels within wheels, if you see what I mean. Stop. Whole thing calls for deep thought. Stop. Will weigh matter most carefully and let you know decision. Stop. Love, stop, Wooster. Got that, Jeeves?
Yes, thank you, sir. I will dispatch it immediately.
Fine. I'll be starting for home now, Jeeves, and I'll collect my aunt's pearls from Aspinall's on the way. But I haven't decided to go to Brinkley yet by any means. With Lady Florence there already, Stilton to arrive shortly, and a best-selling sob-sister female novelist in the offing, you can't say every prospect pleases at Brinkley now.
But there is always Monsieur Anatole, the chef, sir.
Ah, yes. There's always Anatole's peerless cooking to lure me, even into greater danger. Well, I shall have to see. I'll be back home soon, Jeeves.
Very good, sir.
A word about Anatole. God's gift to the gastric juices. Aunt Dahlia's chef supreme. You see, my Uncle Tom's tummy, after 20 years in the Far East, is apt to give him the elbow if he gets the wrong things in his dinner pail. But with Anatole wielding the skillet in the kitchen, not only Uncle Tom, but all the guests at the Travers table, well, I can only say that I remorselessly cadge invitations to meals when Aunt Dahlia is at her house in London, especially during the pheasant season. And here I am, invited to Brinkley for a lengthy visit, which means a succession of lunches and dinners of 5-star French succulence. Well, Aunt Dahlia needs me at her side, and as usual, when Aunt Dahlia says come, I cometh. I shall wait till tomorrow, so as to give the impression that it means a severe disarrangement of my social diary. But, yes, I think I shall brave Brinkley. Ah, hello, Jeeves.
Good evening, sir.
I want to speak to Bertie.
Yes,
is he
madam,
there, Bertie?
Mr. Wooster is here. It is Mrs. Travers, sir, from Brinkley.
Hello, old ancestor B. Wooster.
What's the idea, you half-witted Gadarene swine, of all this playing hard to get? You've got to come here, and immediately, if you don't want an aunt's curse delivered on your doorstep by return of post.
Yes, aged relative, but you see the problem...
If I have to cope with that ruddy Percy any longer, I shall crack beneath the strain.
Is Percy the whiskered bloke?
Correct. Percy Ruddy Gorringe, only son of Trotter of Liverpool by a previous allowance. They're all down here. 2 trotters and this young side-whiskered slab of misery, Percy Gorringe.
But what's the matter with him, Aunt? Why the misery?
He's madly in love with Florence Craye, that's what.
Oh, I see. And it depresses him that she's already engaged to Stilton Cheesewright.
Correct again. He's sick as mud about it. He broods and wanders around the place like Hamlet kicking stones. Oh, you've got to come down and divert him. Take him for walks. Dance before him. Tell him funny stories, anything to bring a smile to that whiskered tortoiseshell-surrounded face. I have my work cut out with L.G. Trotter, his stepfather. You've got to take young Percy off my hands.
But don't you realise, Aunt Dahlia, that this is the man who only 2 days ago tried to get into my ribs for £1,000 to put into a play he's made out of Florence's soppy novel Spindrift, and I turned him down like a bedspread. I should be embarrassed.
Oh, if that's all that's worrying you, forget it. Florence tells me he's raised the £1,000 elsewhere. And so what if he does think you're the world's premier louse? Don't we all?
Something in that.
Then you'll come? Well, speak up, Dumbbell. What's all this silence about?
I was musing.
Well, then stop musing and tell Jeeves to start packing. I'll expect you to clock in not later than tea time tomorrow, or an aunt's curse. Oh, by the way, Bertie, I may mention that Anatole's at the top of his form just now.
Oh, all right, then count me in. Always ready to help an aunt in trouble.
Greedy pig. See you tomorrow.
Well, Jeeves, at last we are on the open road, headed nor-nor-west to my Aunt Dahlia's lair, Brinkley Court, Worcestershire.
We have a fine day for it, sir.
Indeed, and the old two-seater going sweet as a nut. I think we'll sidestep Oxford, much as I'd like to show you a few dreaming spires in the city where in my youth I sported on the green, plucked the gowans fine, and sometimes out of sheer devilment attended a lecture.
You were at the same college as Mr. Cheesewright, I understand, sir.
I was, yes, I was. He was well known as an oarsman on the river, but intellectually no stronger than the rest of us.
Yet Lady Florence has accepted to link her life with his, sir. She is intellectual.
Intellectual to the core, yes. It'll be a strange alliance. I think I told you it was while he was at Oxford that Stilton Cheesewright elected to become a Buddhist. He took to cutting chapels and sitting cross-legged in all weathers under the nearest equivalent of a bow tree he could find in the college garden. A mulberry tree it was, actually. It got him frowned on by the authorities and looked at askance by his rowing friends.
And we shall be encountering him in a few days at Brinkley, shall we not, sir?
Yes, and there's a gaggle of Trotters staying there too. L.G. Trotter, the well-to-do millionaire magazine tycoon from Liverpool.
It is to him that your aunt is hoping to sell her weekly magazine, Milady's Boudoir.
Correct, Jeeves. And his spouse, Ma Trotter, is with him. Bad luck for him. And bad luck for everybody, Percy Gorringe, Ma Trotter's issue from a previous marriage.
The Hound of Hell, I think you called him, sir.
Quite. Young Percy Gorringe, we are told, is a poet, wears side whiskers and is groggy with hopeless love for Florence. In fact, my aunt insisted on my coming down to join the squash, expressly to try to cheer young Percy up while she gets on with the job of persuading L.G. Trotter to buy the boudoir.
Quite a full house, one might say, sir.
One might indeed. Why do I involve myself with this literary leper colony? Because, as always, I am putty in the hands of my good aunt. She commands, I obey. Besides, there's that genius of a French chef, Anatole, in the Brinkley kitchen. Ah, Jeeves, here we are.
A very pleasant drive, sir.
Thank you, Jeeves. That's praise from such a good driver as yourself. Well, will you take her round to the stables now, Jeeves, and then see to the unpacking? I shall ankle in on my aunt, Mrs. Travers, and hope for a refreshing cup of tea.
Very good, sir.
Ah, Seppings, good to see you again. How's the rheumatism?
Not troubling me much in this weather, sir. Thank you for inquiring.
Good. Is Mrs. Travers about?
Yes, sir. She's in her sitting room. I have just served tea there.
Jolly good. With a spare cup for me, I hope.
Hello, reptile, so you've come. Good God, a moustache now. Was this the face that stopped 1,000 clocks?
Aunt Dahlia, you must learn to love this new little face fungus of mine. Jeeves doesn't like it, but Florence thinks it's wonderful.
Well, give me time to get used to the shock.
Meanwhile, here I am with my hair in a braid and ready to the last button, and a very merry pip-pip to you, my queen of hostesses. You look pretty roguish.
Oh, I'm fine.
And Uncle Tom?
Tom's a bit low, poor old Buster. You know what he's like about guests at all, and literary guests have him frothing at the mouth.
Looks as though Stilton and I will be the only non-literary guests in sight.
Yes, you ought to have a lot in common.
Well, anyway, now that I'm in the old snake pit, and since you are abaft the teapot, a cup of refreshment, if you please, and one, if not more, of those hot buttered tea cakes in the silver dish. You can then tell me why you were trying to sell your magazine, Milady's Boudoir. I was stunned at the news. It was like hearing that Rogers was selling Hammerstein or Fortnum Mason.
But it's the strain of perpetually pleading with your Uncle Tom for more money to keep the old sheet going. He's always asking when it's going to start paying its way, and it never does. So, when I met this L.G. Trotter, publisher of a raft of magazines in the Midlands, I said, this is my man. I'm going to unload the boudoir on him. So that's why the whole gaggle of Trotters is down here now. In which connection, I bet you forgot to bring my pearls.
Aunt Dahlia, you wrong me. Jeeves will be unpacking them from my suitcase at this moment. They're the splendid ones Uncle Tom gave you for Christmas, are they?
Yes, he likes me to wear them at dinner. I've been having them restrung.
You shall have them instanter to knock our eyes out at dinner this very night.
It's a comfort to know Jeeves is here.
Of course, Jeeves is by my side. He wants to nip up to London for a day in the near future, though, to preside and speak at some luncheon at that junior Ganymede club he belongs to, for butlers and valets in Curzon Street. But I'm sure he'll be back ere nightfall, even then.
Well, I didn't get you to come here for pleasure alone. Off you go now, young Bertie. I got you here to cheer Percy Gorringe up, and cheer him up you shall, for God's sake, starting now. You'll probably find him in the garden.
Be of good cheer yourself, old ancestor. I'll buck Perce up. As a matter of fact, Freddie Widgeon was showing me a trick with 2 corks and a piece of string the other night. It had the lads at the drones in stitches. You can doubtless provide me with a couple of corks.
20, if you like.
Jolly good. Then I'll just consume this cake with pink icing on it. And half a cup more of the steaming, if you please. Anyone here besides Trotters and Florence?
No, not yet. Tom said something about a Lord Sidcup looking in for dinner tomorrow night.
Lord Sidcup? Never heard of him.
Oh, he's a bit of a nib on old silver, and Tom wants him to show his collection to, I suppose.
Oh, Lord, the jugs, the sconces, the cow creamers, things I wouldn't be seen dead in a ditch with. Uncle Tom dotes on them, doesn't he?
Yes, he's potty about them. We shall also have Florence's boyfriend, Darcy Cheesewright, and after that, Daphne Dolores Moorhead. She's the novelist.
Oh, yes, Florence tells me you've bought a serial from her for the boudoir.
I have. I thought it'd be a shrewd move to salt the mine.
Salt the mine? Explain, old thing.
You are an ignorant young ass, Bertie. Salting mines. It's a recognised business precaution. When you've got a dud mine you want to sell to a mug, you'll sprinkle an ounce or 2 of gold over it, and the mug notices and reaches for his chequebook.
I'm still not with you.
Can't you grasp it, chump? I bought this serial to make the magazine look good to Trotter. He sees the name on the cover and thinks, gosh, Daphne Dolores Moorhead and everything. Milady's boudoir must be hot stuff.
Yes, but don't these blokes want to see the books and figures and things before they brass up?
Not if they've been feeding on Anatole's cooking for a week. That's why I invited L.G. Trotter down here. See?
Ah, yes, that makes sense now. Yes, I think you're on the right lines. Hey, well, wait a minute. Florence tells me that La Moorhead charges the earth for her stuff. One of the costliest of our female pen pushers. But then how the dickens did you manage to extract the necessary ore from Uncle Tom?
Never mind, you pestilential young nosy Parker. I'm managed. Ah, Mr. Percy Gorringe. Meet Bertie Wooster, my nephew, the pride of Piccadilly.
Hello, hello.
I have corresponded with Mr. Wooster. We have also spoken on the telephone. I say, Mrs. Travers, have you seen Florence?
Not since lunch, no. No, she's probably in the garden. Oh, hey, if you find her, you might give her this telegram. It came for her about half an hour ago.
Oh, I will.
That was Percy Gorringe, the man you've come to cheer up. Did you notice how he looked when he said Florence? Like a dying duck in a thunderstorm.
And did you notice how he looked when you said Bertie Wooster? Like somebody finding a dead mouse at the bottom of his pint of beer. Ooh, not my type. A poet, I believe.
Yes, not my type either. Yet he's the apple of his mother's eye. She loves him as much as she hates Mrs. Alderman Blenkinsop of Liverpool. Did she touch on Mrs. Alderman Blenkinsop at that dinner of yours?
She did, in spades. Her bitterest social rival in Liverpool, I gather.
Yes, it's nip and tuck between the Trotter and the Blenkinsop as to who shall be uncrowned queen of Liverpudlian society. Sometimes one gets her nose in front, sometimes the other. Why am I telling you all this? You ought to be out there in the sunset, racing after Percy, dancing before him, bucking him up with a fund of off-colour stories. You have a fund of off-colour stories for him, I presume?
Rather.
Ah, then get going, laddie. There's the door, and out there's the garden, and somewhere there is Percy Gorringe, probably with tears streaming down his face at this very moment.
P. Gorringe. Where is P. Gorringe? No P. Gorringe in sight. Oh, yes, there he is. But why is he curvetting about as though strewing roses from his hat? He looks positively jaunty.
Hello, hello, hello there, Wooster. Taking a stroll?
Yes.
Wonderful sunset.
Very fruity, yes. You're looking very bobbish. What's come over you?
Good news, good news.
What good news?
Florence and that muscle-bound oaf Darcy Cheesewright. Rift in the lute. He and Florence have broken their engagement. She's just told me in the kitchen garden.
Engagement broken?
She's well out of it, wouldn't you say? Fancy marrying that ham-fisted Cheesewright. He's a soulless clod, don't you think?
Soulless to the core.
No finer feelings.
None.
I would be right in describing him as a pumpkin-headed oaf.
Quite correct.
Well, it was that telegram your aunt gave me to give to Florence that did the trick. It was from Cheesewright severing relations.
Yes, but why did he sever relations?
Ah, that I could not tell you. I saw Florence open the telegram. It was a long one, but she'd hardly read the first words when she uttered a sharp cry. Bad news, I queried. Not at all, she replied. Splendid news. Darcy Cheesewright has broken our engagement.
She didn't tell you more than that?
No. Wooster, your aunt's probably told you that I love Florence.
Yes.
She's not a reticent woman. But I was forced to take her into my confidence when, early on in my visit, she asked me why the devil I was going about looking like a dead codfish.
Or like Hamlet.
Hamlet or a dead codfish, yes, the point is immaterial. I confessed that I loved Florence with a consuming passion and was mortified to find her engaged to Cheesewright. Well, naturally now I'm walking on air. Oh, you must excuse me, Wooster, I leave you, but I can't keep still.
Oh, Lord. I bet Stilton has found out about the Mottled Oyster nightclub business. Hello, Florence. Hello, Florence, old thing.
Bertie, have a gooseberry.
No, thanks. What's all this I hear from Percy, that there's been a rift in the Florence-Stilton lute, that Stilton has broken the engagement?
He has. I'm delighted, of course.
Delighted?
Yes, delighted. What girl would not be delighted who finds herself unexpectedly free of a man with a pink face and a head that looks as if it had been blown up by a bicycle pump?
But when I saw Stilton last, everything seemed to be gas and gaiters. Is it that moustache that you persuaded him to grow? Has that embittered my old friend?
It has nothing to do with moustaches. It's just that Darcy Cheesewright is a low, mean, creeping, crawling, slinking, spying, despicable worm.
All that, would you say?
All that and more. Do you know what he did?
I haven't a notion.
He sneaked round that nightclub you took me to in London and made inquiries.
What?
I suppose a man gets a rotten, spying mind like that from being a policeman.
But that telegram he sent you.
I don't want to talk about it.
I do. Was there anything about me in it?
Oh, yes, quite a lot.
Ah, did he hint at any plans he had with regard to me?
Yes, he said you were a snake in the grass and you had lied to him. He said he was going to break your spine in, I forget how many places, 5, I think.
Have snakes got spines? Did he say 5?
I think he said 5. Well, don't you let him. Breaking spines. I never heard of such a thing. I must go, Bertie. It's time to dress for dinner. Remember, be firm with Darcy if ever you see him. Ignore his threats. Breaking your spine. The idea.
Jeeves! Jeeves!
Sir?
Jeeves, I have been sore afflicted and affrighted. Once again I am threatened life and limb by Mr Cheesewright's wrath. Thank heavens he's in London. Though there's only about 100 miles away, it's too close for comfort.
Sir, you are agitated. Shall I bring you a whisky and soda to drink while you are dressing?
Do, Jeeves, do. I need something. I have just heard from Lady Florence that Mr Cheesewright has sent her a telegram breaking off the engagement again.
Indeed, sir?
Yes, and he has discovered that Florence and I did go to that nightclub, and he threatens to break my spine in 4 or perhaps 5 places. Yes, Jeeves, make it a good strong whisky.
Very good, sir.
Still, Stilton's not likely to come here to the girl with whom he has parted brass rags. That at least means that his spine-breaking activities are not an immediate threat to me. But it still leaves Florence saying she's going to marry me. The precious fluid. Thank you, Jeeves.
I do not wish to spoil the dinner you are shortly to partake of, sir, but I must tell you that at the foot of the staircase I saw Mr Cheesewright.
What? Oh, no!
Yes, sir. Dressed for dinner and heading towards the drawing-room. I learnt in the servants' hall that he arrived by car very recently. You will doubtless meet him at the dinner table, sir.
But, Jeeves, what does this mean?
I could not say, sir.
Oh, no.
The gong for dinner, sir. Excuse me, sir. Your tie? It will not, I fear, pass muster.
Jeeves, is this a time to talk of ties?
Yes, sir. One aims at the perfect butterfly effect on all occasions.
Do you realise that my life is in peril?
Most disturbing, sir, but your tie is now perfectly adjusted.
Le caviar frais, le consommé aux pommes d'amour, les sylphides à la crème d'écrevisse, les fried smelts, le bird of some kind with chip potatoes, le ice cream, and of course les fruits and le café. But for me, it might just as well have been corned beef hash and rice pudding. The sight of Stilton across the table turned it all to ashes in my mouth. He seemed to have grown a good deal, both upwards and sideways, and he gave me from 8 to 10 dirty looks during the meal. Florence, sitting next to me, looked cold and proud, said nothing and made bread pills. And when Aunt Dahlia blew the whistle for the gentler sex to buzz off and leave the men to their port, I did a quick, quiet sneak through the French windows into the garden. I heard Stilton utter a hoarse cry as he saw me escape. It sounded like the howl of a timber wolf that has stubbed its toe on a passing rock. But I was well clear into the surrounding bushes, and I wandered far and wide through the scented darkness in case Stilton was on my tracks. Then I got another scent, a powerful cigar. Mine host, none other than my Uncle Tom.
Is that you, Bertie, my boy?
Hello, Uncle Tom. Out for your nightly prowl?
Yes. Why did you leave us before you'd had some port?
Oh, I thought I would.
Well, you didn't miss much. Though it's good port. What a set. That man Trotter makes me sick.
The Liverpool magazine magnate?
Yes, he makes me sick. And his stepson, Percy, makes me sick.
And Percy's mother, Ma Trotter?
She makes me sick, too. Talking all the time about someone named Mrs Blenkinsop in Liverpool.
Ah, yes, Ma Trotter and Ma Blenkinsop are fierce rivals in Liverpool as to which shall be Queen of Society there.
Percy makes me sick. Let's hope Dahlia can get Trotter to buy that magazine of hers. That's why all these Trotters are down here, you know. And then get rid of them quick.
Yes, let's hope you're right.
And that fella Cheesewright, he makes me sick. They all make me sick. Who invited Cheesewright here? Dahlia, I suppose. He's a deleterious slap of damnation if ever I saw one. Oh, talking about Dahlia, Bertie, me boy, I'm worried about her.
Worried, Uncle Tom?
Exceedingly worried. I believe she's sickening for something.
What makes you think that, Uncle Tom?
It was just now. I looked in on her in her room to ask her if she'd like to come for a stroll in the garden with me. And she said she thought not tonight. And we chatted of this and that, and I was telling her of this fella, Lord Sidcup, who's coming here tomorrow to look at my silver collection. Rather a fat-headed ass, Sidcup. He makes me sick, too. But I told her he's not coming to stay, only for dinner tomorrow. He knows a lot about silver and jewellery and all that, and I said I'd show him the pearl necklace that I gave her for Christmas. See if he didn't agree that it was well worth its ghastly price. And you know, your aunt turned pale and pressed her hand to the top of her head.
Really? Something you said to her?
Don't think so. In my opinion, she's been overdoing it. This paper of hers, Madam's Nightshirt, or whatever it's called. I'll be thankful when she does sell it to Trotter, swirling her to a shadow, and costing me a fortune paying its bills, too.
I see. Well, I'm sorry, Uncle Tom. I must go now. I'll look in on Aunt Dahlia's room on my way to mine.
Yes, do. See what you think.
Oh, Jeeves. I hoped I'd find you here. I was looking for Mrs. Travers' room when I saw Stilton at the end of the passage, and he saw me.
He was here shortly after dinner, sir, asking for you. I was able to say that you were not here.
Well, I am now, and I'm glad I locked the door after me. Who's there?
Me, you rat. Let me in.
What do you want?
I want a word with you in private.
Well, you jolly well aren't going to have it. Leave me, Cheesewright. I would be alone. I have a slight headache.
Well, it won't be slight when I finish with you.
But you can't get at me. Good night, Stilton.
Oh, you confounded devil. Remember what I said about your spine, Wooster? I may have said 5, but I've now upped it to 6.
Do you think he's gone, Jeeves?
It's hard to be sure, sir.
Quite. Jeeves, you wouldn't like to step outside and see if he's still there? And then, if the coast is absolutely clear of Stilton's, could you pay another visit to wherever it is and bring me another whiskey?
Certainly, sir.
And Jeeves,
Sir?
who was that pal of yours you were speaking of some days ago whose strength was as the strength of 10?
Not a personal friend of mine, sir. A character Sir Galahad, sir, in a long poem by Alfred Lord Tennyson. His strength was as the strength of 10 because his heart was pure, sir.
Really? That's what Tennyson says, is it? Well, what I say is, let that whiskey have the strength of 10. Never mind if you can't find the soda.
Very good, sir. Yes, sir. The coast is clear.
Good. I lock the door after you. Knock twice on your return, Jeeves, and I'll know it's you.
Very good, sir.
Well, really, I shall have to have a serious talk with Aunt Dahlia about this. Not a day, not half a day, have I been her guest here at Brinkley, and I come on the promise of peace and quiet and Anatole's cooking and only light duties, viz., cheering up a side-whiskered young poet, allegedly racked with hopeless love, and not 5 hours after my arrival, I am bolting my bedroom door against murderous attacks by Stilton Cheesewright. Oh, no, you don't, Stilton. Trot along now, Stilton. It's time you were in bed.
Open up, Bertie, it's me. Don't stand dithering, it's me, your Aunt Dahlia.
Aunt, and no Stilton Cheesewright behind your skirts trying to effect entry?
Bertie, are you drunk again? If so, let me in to share the bottle of drinks, just what I need. But let me in, curse you!
Come in quick, Aunt Dahlia. I'm in peril and must lock the door after you.
Where's Jeeves? I came to see Jeeves.
My old fluttering Aspen, is anything amiss?
Is anything amiss? I'm properly up against it. And only Jeeves can save my name from becoming mud in the home. Wheel the man out, Bertie. Let him exercise his brain as never before.
Aged relative, Jeeves is not the only onion in the stew in the Wooster ménage. He has gone, like a loyal servant, to fetch me a much-needed restorative. Tell me your troubles, omitting no detail, however slight.
You? Well, here are the headlines until Jeeves comes.
You have our ear.
I don't interrupt. It's Tom.
The uncle of that name?
Yes, Thomas Portarlington Travers, my husband.
Portarlington? Did you say Uncle Tom's second name is Portarlington? Excuse me, Aunt, but this is so sudden.
Bertie, you abysmal young idiot, will you shut up and let me get on with my story?
Sorry, Aunt Dahlia. Portarlington.
That moustache of yours, I've had to speak about this before. It's the most obscene thing I've seen outside a nightmare. Takes one straight into another and dreadful world. What made you commit this rash act?
Aunt Dahlia, I did not come here to be insulted about my moustache. Get on with your story.
When is Jeeves coming back? Have they run out of strong drink downstairs? Oh, yes, I must stick to the point.
Like glue.
Bertie, you remember you were wondering how I got Tom to cough up the price of a Daphne Dolores Moorhead cereal in my magazine, Milady's Boudoir?
I do, and I'm still wondering.
Well, it's quite simple. I didn't.
Eh?
Tom didn't contribute a penny.
Then how, old flesh and blood?
I'll tell you how. I pawned my pearl necklace.
You what?
Hocked it, popped it, put it up the spout, took it to Uncle's. In fact, pawned it.
So you pawned it?
Yes, Tom wouldn't part with so much as a fiver to slake the thirst for gold of this blood-sucking Moorhead woman. So I slipped up to London, took the necklace to Aspinall's, told them to make me a replica, cultured style. Then I took the real necklace round the corner to a pop shop.
Golly, you aunts do live. Then the thing I collected for you at Aspinall's today was a dud. Well, what's going to happen when Uncle Tom finds out? He gave it to you for Christmas, didn't he?
Yes, and that's the trouble. He'll find out tomorrow when this friend of his, Lord Sidcup, comes. He said tonight, Tom did, that he was going to ask this Lord Sidcup to look at the necklace, tell him whether he'd made a good purchase.
So that's why you clutched the top of your head. Uncle Tom told me you did, and he was worried.
Can you blame me for it? I also tottered.
Egad, this is not so good. So unless some pretty adroit staff work is pulled by your friends and well-wishers, the Travers home goes right plumb spang into the melting pot.
Only Jeeves can save me from this fate worse than death.
Any moment now he'll be with us, bringing me a strong stoup of the old familiar juice.
More bags I first go at it.
Of course, of course. You don't find Bertie Wooster hogging the drink supply when a suffering aunt is at his side with her tongue hanging out. Ah, there it comes.
Good evening, Jeeves.
Good evening, madam.
I will take that drink if you don't mind, Jeeves. Mr. Wooster's need is less great than mine.
Drink it down, old thing.
Ah.
Jeeves.
Sir?
Lend us your ears. Now, it's like this. My uncle, Mr. Travers, gave my aunt last Christmas this wonderful... So what is now in her possession is a necklace of imitation pearls of little or no intrinsic value.
Yes, sir.
You don't seem amazed.
No, sir. I realized this morning that the necklace you had brought from Aspinall's was a cultured replica.
Good heavens! Is it as easy as that to spot?
Not to the untutored eye, no, sir. But under the auspices of a cousin of mine who is in the trade, I studied jewellery at one time. A cultured pearl has a core, sir. A real pearl has no core. You can generally see it if you hold a cultured pearl up to a strong light.
Jeeves, do you know everything?
I cannot say, sir.
Well, do you know how to get Mrs. Travers out of her predicament?
Yes, Jeeves, let's have your views.
It's disturbing, madam.
Disturbing? Irving, what a word to you.
Please, old relative, wait for it.
But I think the line of action which I shall formulate is one which will make it impossible for Mr. Travers' expert friend to be shown the cultured pearls at all.
You do? Then formulate fast.
You, madam, will, if I may suggest it, place the necklace on your dressing table when you go back to your room, and you will leave the adjacent window open. After a suitable lapse of time, Mr. Wooster will take a walk in the garden again, find a ladder, place it against the wall, climb up, climb into your room, take the necklace, and make his way back here.
What?
Tomorrow you will raise the alarm, but the necklace will have gone, and it will not be found again until long after Mr. Travers' friend has gone.
But Jeeves...
Jeeves, it's a pippin of an idea.
Thank you, madam.
But Aunt Dahlia...
No question about it. Utterly simple.
Utterly simple? Now look here. This is too much. I have no intention whatever. But Aunt Dahlia...
It's a fine night for it, sir. No rain to make the ground soft for footprints, and I noticed that there was a ladder by the shed near the rose beds.
Oh, you did you?
Bertie, listen, you will do this absurdly simple little job for a suffering aunt, and you'll sleep all the better for the thought that you've saved my life, my marriage, and my honour. My room is the last on the left. Got that?
Right.
Left, you fool. I'll be going there now. Golly, Jeeves, you've scored again. I feel a new woman. You won't mind if you hear me singing about the house?
Not at all, madam. I shall enjoy it, madam.
I shall probably start first thing tomorrow when Mr. Wooster has obliged with his little job of porch climbing. Good night, Jeeves. Oh, good night, Bertie, too. I shall be asleep, I expect, when you pop in at the window. Don't bother to wake me to tell me you've done the job. Do it and go. Quietly.
Well, Jeeves, you've let me in for some scaly assignments in my time. Still, I suppose you mean well and I must bite the bullet. Though why one uses that phrase I've never known.
It goes back to the days before the discovery of anaesthetics, sir. The wounded on the battlefield.
I don't want to know, thank you. Keep it for the long winter evenings. I want to get this perilous job over and back to bed in my fictional spine thriller, The Mystery of the Pink Crayfish.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, don't apologise, Jeeves, please. You have set me a task which, if it goes wrong, may stagger humanity and turn the moon to blood. Don't apologise. I will see you with my morning tea, if I haven't been arrested before that. Will you now just make sure that there are no Cheesewrights lurking in the corridor? I shall be wanting to pass that way very shortly.
No, sir, the coast is clear. Good night, sir. If it were done when 'tis done...
Then 'twere well it were done quickly. I do know that one. Shakespeare, I think you've told me.
Yes, sir. Macbeth. Act 1, Scene 7, sir.
Now then, shed near rose beds. Ah, yes, okay. Ladder, yes, okay. Aunt Dahlia's bedroom, last on left. Okay. Heave-ho and silent does it. Now then, in we go. Oh. But where's the dressing table? No dressing table. Odd. Ow!
Who's there? Bertie! You startled me. This is romantic.
Oh, my golly.
What, Bertie, dear?
But Florence, I thought
you
this was...
thought you'd come in at my bedroom window and kiss me while I slept. Oh, Bertie, what a romantic you are. It's just the kind of sweet thing you would do. I told you I was no longer engaged to Darcy Cheesewright, and you had to fly to me and remind me of your love. You couldn't wait till morning, could you? You may come and kiss me, Bertie.
Good Lord, no old thing.
You don't think I'm angry, do you, Bertie, dear? I'm very touched. Kiss me.
Oh, well,
Mother's quite wrong.
Mother?
Your Aunt Agatha. Now she has married my father, I call her Mother.
Oh, what's she wrong about?
She says you're a vapid and ineffectual nitwit.
Aunt Agatha says that, does she?
She's awfully amusing about you.
Amusing?
She says you're a guffin.
A guffin? What's that?
It's an old-fashioned word for a wet smack and a total loss. But I know you're not. You read good books now. You were buying my own novel, Spindrift, where I met you in that bookshop in London. Oh, Bertie, it will be a fascinating task for me to foster the latent possibilities of your burgeoning mind. It will be like watering some timid backward flower. Our marriage will be a most rewarding one.
Marriage? Now, look here, Florence, old thing.
Who can that be?
What are we going to do? Is your door locked?
Yes, but you must hide. Who's that?
Me.
It's Darcy.
Stilton.
What do you want?
I brought your letters.
You've what?
I brought back your letters. You asked to have them back now that our engagement's off.
At this time of night?
Yes, that's what I came down from London for.
Leave them on the mat, then.
I will not leave them on the mat. I wish to confront you with them in person.
You aren't coming in here.
Oh, that's where you make your ruddy mistake. I am coming in there.
Give me 2 minutes, then, and I'll open the door. Do you want a receipt for the letters?
Oh, very funny. All right, 2 minutes. I'm looking at my watch.
Oh, Lord.
Bertie, quick. Into my cupboard. Over there.
I say it's dark in here.
It's full of my dresses. Mind out. Keep still or you'll have all those hat boxes down.
2 minutes, nearly up.
I'm coming.
Here are your ruddy letters.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. You got my telegram?
Of course I did.
You notice I've shaved off what there was of my moustache?
I notice that there is no improvement.
To hew the thing off was my first move on finding out about your underhand skullduggery, sneaking off to nightclubs with that louse Wooster.
You know perfectly well I was collecting atmosphere for my next novel.
Ho!
And don't say ho. It gets you cordially disliked.
I will say ho. Your book, my foot. I don't believe there is any book. I don't believe you've written any book.
Indeed. How about Spindrift, now in its 5th edition and shortly to be translated into Japanese?
It's probably the work of that louse Gorringe.
I beg your pardon. Mr. Cheesewright, I believe you have been drinking.
Nothing of the kind.
Anyway, I wish you'd take that pumpkin head of yours out of my room and out of my life.
My head is not like a pumpkin.
It is.
It is not. I have it on the authority of Bertie Wooster, who says it's more like the dome of St. Paul's Cathedral. Wooster! That louse, Wooster. I didn't come here to talk about my head anyway. I came to talk about Wooster, the slithery serpent who slinks behind chaps' backs. Wooster, the snake in the grass from whom no woman is safe. Wooster, the modern Don... what's his name? You've been conducting an intrigue with him all along.
Mr. Cheesewright, will you please get out of here?
All that bilge about wanting me to grow a moustache. It was just a ruse of yours to break it off with me and switch over to that grass snake Wooster. Ha, you said. I have it. I'll order him to grow a moustache. That'll fix him. That'll make him hand back my letters and walk out of my life.
Walk out is right. Darcy Cheesewright, go away now, or I'll start ringing bells. The door is behind you. It opens easily if you turn the handle.
Shut up. We were discussing that leper, Wooster. Is it your intention to marry this human gumboil?
It is.
Oh!
Oh!
What's that noise? It came from the cupboard, in there. Oh! So, it's you?
Yes, me.
Come out of there, serpent.
Ah! Let go of my ear, Stilton.
Ah! Caught in the act.
Ah! Not in the act, no. Unhand me, Stilton. There's a perfectly reasonable explanation. Florence, you tell him.
I am not interested. I wish you both get out of my room. I want some sleep.
Wooster, the snake in the grass. Wooster, the menace to pure womanhood. We shall not settle our differences with women present. One has one's code, and I will wait for you in the corridor, Wooster. I give you 2 minutes to straighten your tie and say your prayers, and then I shall expect you to join me for a conference. Just the two of us.
The window, the ladder. That's the way I came, that's the way I go. The corridor, forsooth. Florence? Florence, old thing? The ladder's gone. It was there 5 minutes ago. I remember putting it there and climbing up it. Oh, my golly, no ladder, no escape. You wouldn't like to notch your sheets, Florence, and lower me to the ground?
No, I wouldn't. Why don't you jump?
And smash myself to a hash?
You might not. Anyway, you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. Please go, Bertie, I'm getting so sleepy.
Well, of all the... No, wait. Yes, it might work. It might appeal to the sordid side of Darcy Cheesewright's nature. Yes. Stilton?
Time's nearly up, Wooster. Come along out.
Stilton? Have you considered The drone's annual darts tournament.
What are you babbling about?
Bertram Wooster, the favourite. And who was it drew the lucky Wooster ticket in the sweepstake? Darcy Cheesewright.
Well, what about it?
Well, by drawing my name, you have set yourself apart from ordinary men. To make it clear to the meanest intelligence, I allude to yours, my dear Cheesewright, where the ordinary man, seeing me strolling along Piccadilly, merely says, "Ah, there goes Bertie Wooster, that new moustache becomes him well," you, having drawn me in the sweep, say, "There goes my 56 quid."
Well?
The finals will be played shortly, Stilton. And what happens if the favourite goes to the post with his eyes bunged up and his spine broken in 5, or was it 6 places? Do you get it, Stilton?
Get what, Wooster?
Oh, come on, Stilton. If you insist on fighting me now, and if by any chance you win, you will undoubtedly make your sweepstake chances null and void. Null and void, Stilton. Ah, that's got him. The mean old son of a bachelor. Filthy lucre, that got him.
Well, there is something in what you say, Wooster. I shall have to think about it very carefully, yes, and if I decide... Well, good night, Wooster, for the time being. We must all get some sleep, and then, yes, I shall think about it very carefully.
Phew. He's gone, Florence. Florence? Well, I'm dashed. She's asleep. Of all the heartless... Well, back to bed for Bertram, too. All clear in the corridor? Yes, all clear. Home at last. Oh, hello, Aunt Dahlia. Unexpected pleasure to find you here. To what do I owe this late-night visit? I say, I do like your maroon dressing gown.
Well?
You look angry, old relative, like a female minor prophet about to curse the sins of the people.
What in the name of all that's bloodsome do you think you're playing at, young pie-faced Bertie? It is now 1:20 in the morning, and not a spot of action on your part to come and steal my necklace off my dressing table. What have you been doing?
Aunt Dahlia.
Don't interrupt. You were to have gone out into the garden, put up a ladder, climbed into my bedroom and snitched my pseudo-pearl necklace, so that Tom couldn't show it to his expert friend tomorrow. Tonight, damn it. That necklace is still on my dressing table, and I've come to find out what the hell's going on, you revolting piece of cheese.
Aged relative, would you mind informing me in a few simple words why you told me your window was the last one on the left? And be very, very careful how you answer.
What do you mean, be very careful? It is the end one on the left.
Pardon me.
Looking from the house, yes.
Oh, looking from the house? I thought you meant looking at the house.
You abysmal chump. Don't tell me you got into the wrong room.
It could hardly have been wronger.
Whose was it?
Florence Craye's.
Was she in bed?
She was, wearing a pink boudoir cap.
And she woke up? You'll have to marry the girl.
Quite.
You fixed it up?
She fixed it up. We are officially affianced.
In spite of that moustache of yours?
She likes my moustache.
Morbid. But what about Cheesewright? I thought he and she were affianced, as you call it.
That's bust up.
And now she's going to take you on.
That's correct.
She's pretty highbrow for you, isn't she? Oh, she'll have you reading W.H. Auden before you can say what-ho.
The time before it was a bird called Tolstoy.
She proposes to mould you?
Yes.
You won't like that.
No.
Men don't. I attribute my own happy marriage to the fact that I've never so much as laid a finger on old Tom. Agatha's trying to mould Worpleston. I believe his agonies are frightful. She made him knock off smoking the other day. He's been behaving like a cinnamon bear with its foot in a trap. I say, has Florence told you to knock off smoking?
Not yet.
She will. And after that it'll be cocktails. Oh, the heart bleeds for you, Bertie.
Don't give it a thought, old blood relative. It's your troubles I worry about.
That's very altruistic of you, Bertie, dear. Well, better start again now and shift that ladder to the right window.
You mean the left window?
Well, let's call it the correct window.
I have bad news for you, Aunt Dahlia. The ladder isn't there.
Isn't where?
Where I left it. When I tried to go down from Florence's room, it had gone. Been taken away. Not there. No ladder. Disappeared.
But how?
Uncle Tom.
Oh, hello, Bertie, my boy. Dahlia, I thought I heard your voice. What are you doing up at this hour?
Bertie had a headache, hadn't you, Bertie? I've been giving him aspirins. What are you doing up at this hour, my old for better or for worser?
The place is alive with burglars.
Burglars? I haven't seen any burglars. Have you, Bertie?
Not me. No burglars. I remember thinking how odd it was.
I saw a ladder when I was taking a stroll in the garden before going to bed, up against one of the windows. I took it away in the nick of time. A minute later and the burglars would have been streaming up it in their thousands.
The ladder was probably left there by one of the gardeners. Though, of course, I suppose there is always the chance of a cracksman having a try for that valuable pearl necklace you gave me. I'd forgotten that.
I hadn't. First thing I thought of. I went straight to your room and got it and locked it up in the safe in the hall. So that's in no danger. Well, I got turning now. Time you did too, Dahlia, my dear. Good night, Bertie. Good night, my dear.
Hell's whiskers! Now what do we do? Can Jeeves crack safes?
I bet he can.
Well, go and get him quick.
Why, but how the dickens can I? I don't know where his room is, do you?
No, they keep these things from me. Good Lord! How does he do it?
Good morning, madam. Excuse me, sir. I saw the light under your door and came to inquire whether matters had developed satisfactorily.
No, Jeeves. We were just saying we needed your help but didn't know how to find you when you knocked on the door. A miracle.
Everything went wrong, and now the necklace is locked in the safe in the hall, put there by Mr. Travers, and the key to the safe is in Mr. Travers' pocket.
That is disturbing, madam.
Don't do it, Jeeves. If I hear that word disturbing once more... Can you bust a safe, Jeeves?
No, madam.
Don't say no, madam, in that casual way. How do you know you can't?
It needs specialised education and upbringing, madam.
Then I'm sunk. When Lord Sidcup arrives and tells Tom the awful truth about that necklace, the eruption of Vesuvius won't be in it. Well, good night, all.
A gallant figure. In the fell clutch of circumstances, Jeeves, they do not wince or cry aloud.
Very apt, sir.
Under the tiddly-poms, or whatever it is, how's the rest of it go?
Under the bludgeonings of chance, their heads are, pardon me, sir, bloody but unbowed.
That's it? Your own?
No, sir. The late William Ernest Henley, sir, 1849 to 1903. The title of the poem is Invictus, Latin for the unconquered, sir.
Ah.
But I understood Mrs. Travers to say that Mr. Travers' friend, who is an expert in silver and jewellery, was Lord Sidcup.
Yes, he arrives tomorrow for dinner. Today, in fact, as the morning is already here.
You are not aware who Lord Sidcup is, sir?
Never heard of him.
You will probably remember him as Roderick Spode, sir.
You mean Roderick Spode? That friend of Sir Watkin Bassett's? Spode, the amateur dictator, leader of the Black Shorts?
Precisely, sir. He succeeded to the title, Lord Sidcup, on the demise of his uncle.
Great Scott, Jeeves.
Yes, sir. I think you will agree with me that in these circumstances the troubles confronting Mrs. Travers are susceptible of a ready solution, sir. She only needs to tell his lordship that she knows his secret, sir. That he designs and sells ladies' underclothes under the trade name of Eulalie of Bond Street. This should induce him to preserve a tactful silence with regard to the spurious nature of the necklace. You remember he does not like it known that he designs and sells ladies' intimate lingerie in Bond Street.
Egad, Jeeves, tell that to the aunt first thing when she gets up. It'll be like champagne for her breakfast. Good night, Jeeves.
Good night, sir. I hope I have been of service.
Bertie, you idle young hound, wallowing in bed on the maddest, merriest day of all the glad New Year. I've heard the good news. Hats off to Jeeves again is the way I look at it. He tells me that chap Lord Sidcup is our old dictator pal, Roderick Spode.
Yes, and Jeeves has told you about Eulalie?
Yes, and I now hold Spode, alias Sidcup, in the hollow of my hand.
You propose to draw him aside and remind him you know his guilty secret?
Exactly. Strongly recommending him when Tom shows him the necklace to say it's a lovely bit of work and worth twice what Tom paid for it.
That should spike his guns and draw his teeth.
It can't fail. Fancy his owning Eulalies. Oh, he must make a packet out of it. I was in there last month buying some caminnickers, and the place was doing a roaring trade. Oh, by the way, Bertie, talking of caminnickers, Florence was showing me hers just now.
I'm surprised.
Oh, not the one she was wearing, idiot. Her reserve supply. She was totting up her trousseau.
With me in mind?
I'm afraid so. Already she's speaking freely of bridesmaids and caterers and St. George's, Hanover Square, somewhere around next November, she seemed to think.
Well, the situation is serious, but not, I think, desperate yet. Stilton surely may still see what a fathead he has been and beg Florence for forgiveness.
I can't see why he didn't hammer the stuffing out of you when he found you in the loved one's bedroom in the small hours.
Ah, because he's drawn my name in the sweepstake in the annual Drones darts tournament and will hold his hand at least till I won the final match and he has trousered the £56 first prize. I made it clear to him in Florence's room. It bottled him up good and proper.
Well.
Yeah. And now, Aunt Dahlia, if there's nothing else you wish to discuss with me, perhaps you will withdraw while I shave and dress. I shall then walk your grounds and arbours with a thoughtful cigarette or two and look forward to something special from Anatole in the way of lunch.
Sir?
Ah, Jeeves. Nice morning. I was sniffing the roses.
That pink one is Rosa centifolia bullata. Very fragrant, sir.
Ah. Did you wish to see me about something?
If you have a moment, sir. You remember I spoke to you about a luncheon at the Junior Ganymede Club for which I had accepted to take the chair.
Oh, yes, one day next week, wasn't it?
The date has been put forward to today to accommodate Sir Edward Everett's butler. He wishes to accompany his master, who leaves tomorrow, to assume his duties as His Britannic Majesty's ambassador in Washington.
Is that so? Oh, good luck to the old buster.
Yes, sir.
One likes to see these public servants, such as ambassadors, bustling about and earning their weekly envelopes.
Yes, sir. I wondered if you would allow me to attend the luncheon today, therefore, instead of next week.
Of course, Jeeves. Push along and revel till your ribs squeak. And I hope for your sake that they never discover, the Junior Ganymede, that you have told my aunt, as well as me, about Ulysses.
The contingence is very remote, sir, and I gladly took the risk, knowing that Mrs. Travers' happiness was at stake.
Pretty white, Jeeves.
Thank you, sir. And now, if you will excuse me, I should be starting for the station to catch the morning train up to London.
Well, why not take the two-seater?
Can you spare it for the day, sir?
Of course.
Thank you very much, sir. It will be a great convenience. I will go and get ready now, sir.
Well, Jeeves has certainly done his good deed for the day, giving Aunt Dahlia the drop on old Sidcup. And Stilton's gone back to his basket, knowing that he holds the Wooster ticket in the drone sweep. Hello. There's Percy Gorringe, none other. But not his earlier chirpy self, back again to his impersonation of a dead codfish. I wonder what's happened to darken his spirits. Hello there.
Wooster, Florence has just told me a story that shocked me.
Really? One deplores, does one not, the laxity of speech of the modern girl?
No. Shortly after breakfast, finding her alone in the herbaceous border, I asked her to be my wife.
Attaboy.
I beg your pardon? You said attaboy?
Yes, sort of cheering you on, as it were.
I see. And I'm surprised in the circumstances, and I may say more than a little disgusted, to hear you speak in this fashion. It would have been better taste to refrain from cheap taunts and jeers.
What?
If you have triumphed, no reason to mock one who has been less fortunate.
Gorringe, old son, I'm fogged. Give me some footnotes.
What shocked me was that Florence said, in turning me down, that she was engaged to you.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. We would appear to be betrothed.
And only yesterday she was engaged to Cheesewright. It's most confusing.
A bit of a mix-up, yes.
What could she possibly see in you? Her recent infatuation for Cheesewright one could dimly understand. He is brainless, but at least a vigorous young animal, and girls of intellect are sometimes attracted to vigorous young animals. But you, a mere weedy butterfly.
Would you call me a weedy butterfly?
Yes, I think those are the mots juste.
Well, thanks very much.
Wooster, you're not wearing a hat.
No, why?
You might get sunstroke. You ought not to take such risks.
Why this sudden concern for my health, may I ask?
It's naturally of great concern to me. I've drawn you in the Drones Club darts tournament sweepstake.
You've what?
I mean, I bought the Wooster ticket from Cheesewright. Naturally, I don't want you to go about like this in the hot sun without a hat.
Cheesewright sold you his ticket?
Yes. He tells me you are a certain winner of the tournament, and yet he volunteered to sell me, for less than the first prize, the ticket bearing your name. A big, generous, warm-hearted gesture, wouldn't you say?
Ha!
By the way, Cheesewright was looking for you. He said something about settling scores. Is that a term used in darts?
Yes. No. I don't know. I must leave you now. So long. Jeeves. Oh, hi, Jeeves. Jeeves. I'm coming to London with you. Stop while I hop in. Oh, right, drive on, Jeeves.
Very good, sir. May I ask why you have decided to accompany me?
Well, you remember my Aunt Agatha's loathly son, young Foss, Jeeves?
Very vividly, sir.
You remember that with the idea of beaning a schoolmate of his named Stinker, who had somehow incurred his displeasure, young Foss bought a cosh.
Or blackjack. to use the American term, sir.
Well, never mind the American term, Jeeves. You took the weapon away from Thos.
I deemed it wisest, sir.
It was wisest, Jeeves. Where is that cosh?
Among my effects, at the flat, sir.
Ah, I thought so. That's what I'm going to London for, the cosh. I must have it to repel attacks from Mr. Cheesewright.
I see, sir. But may I not bring it back for you?
No, Jeeves, thank you, no. I'm afraid I must ask you to come back by train this afternoon. I will get the cosh from the flat, lunch at the Drones, and drive back to Brinkley for a late tea. Then let Stilton come. Without my cosh, I will be as corn before his sickle. With my cosh, my strength will be as the strength of 10.
Hello, Bertie.
Hello there.
Press bells if you want some tea. What became of you this livelong day? I needed you. Blasted Sidcup turned up early. I feel like a cat on hot bricks.
What's up, old relative? Didn't the Eulalie scheme work?
Hasn't had a chance to work, damn it. Before I could draw him aside and remind him that I knew his guilty secret, and say I would shout it from the housetops if he spoke ill to Tom about my necklace, before I had time for that, Tom took him off to his collection room to show him his foul silver. They've been closeted there for a good hour, and I've had to wait and wait. Sooner or later, Tom's going to bring the man to the safe in the hall here, and that's when the balloon goes up, or falls to earth with a sickening thud. How can I prevent it? Where's Jeeves? Send for Jeeves, Bertie. Only Jeeves can help.
But, beloved aunt, Jeeves is in London and not likely to be back before dinner time.
What? You let Jeeves go away at a time like this? You are a blithering idiot, Bertie. Oh, hello. Here's that perisher, Percy Gorringe.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Travers. Wooster, where have you been all day?
In London, most of it.
Practising your throw at darts, I hope, at the Drones. Yes? You must go into your matches trained to a hair.
Gorringe, you ghastly sheep-faced fugitive from hell. Get out of here, blast you. We are in conference.
I'm sorry to have intruded at an unseasonable moment, Mrs. Travers, but I have a message for you from my mother. She desired me to ask you if it would be convenient if she came to your room.
Is it important?
I received the impression that it was most important.
Oh, all right. Tell her in half an hour.
Thank you, Mrs. Travers.
And if any other subhuman gargoyle with side whiskers comes butting in and distracting my thoughts, he takes his life in his hands. I'm going back to my vigil outside the collection room.
Wooster! 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 Ah, Wooster! There, stay where you are, you serpent. I'm looking all over the place for you. I shall now proceed to break your spine in a number of selected places and then twist your head off and make you eat it.
All right, come on, Cheesewright. But I warn you, you won't get far. You see, I've got this. It's called a cosh. Best friend of a man of slender physique when dealing with a plug-ugly ex-policeman. I mention no names. But if you make one move to come to closer quarters, I shall bounce this cosh mercilessly on your pumpkin-like head, and you will go down like some lordly tree of the forest to the woodman's axe.
Oh.
You wish to parley?
Well, I wish to break your spine.
Ah, yes. But now you see the little weapon in my hand, saner thoughts will prevail, will they not?
You put that thing down.
I propose to put it down jolly hard the moment you make a hostile move, Stilton, on your head. With a head the size of yours, I don't see how I can avoid hitting it somewhere. And when I bop heads with this thing, they stay bopped till nightfall. Ow!
Gotcha! So much for your cosh. I made you drop that soon enough. Now to business.
No, you don't, Stilton.
Just you wait, Wooster. That sofa won't save you. Just wait till I catch my breath.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Sippings!
What do you want?
Excuse me, sir. I've come to answer the front door bell.
The door?
Yes, sir. The front door. The bell is rung.
The front doorbell, Stilton. Sippings the butler is answering it. Some visitor, doubtless, waits without.
Thank you. Is Mrs. Travers in?
Yes, miss. Please come inside.
Oh, I've left my bag outside. I'll go and fetch it.
No. I say, please let me.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm Daphne Moorhead. Isn't your name Cheesewright?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, fancy, I thought the face was familiar. You used to row for Oxford, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I thought so. Somebody pointed you out to me at the 8th-week ball one year.
Oh, I say.
But I almost didn't recognize you now. You had a moustache then. I do think moustaches are simply awful.
Yes.
I always say that a man who can lower himself to wearing a moustache might just as well... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see.
There are moustaches and moustaches. Mine is, well... let me introduce myself. Wooster Bertram is the name. I am Mrs. Travers' nephew, she being my aunt. Should I lead you to her presence?
Yes, I suppose I ought to go and say hello to my hostess and editor. Mrs. Travers is running my next book as a serial in Milady's Boudoir, you know. But what I'd really like would be to explore the grounds round here. It's such a lovely-looking place.
Oh, I say. May I show you round?
I'd love it, Mr. Cheesewright.
Oh. Ah, why not leave your bag here? We can go out through the front door.
Well, phew. I feel like Daniel passing out of the stage door of the lion's den. What an escape. And what a girl. A well-stacked young featherweight. A female best-selling novelist has no right to look like that. A Piptorino bathed in, yes, Chanel No. 5. No wonder Stilton stood gaping like a man unexpectedly hit by a thunderbolt. Oh, I think I'll go to my room. I feel strangely filleted. Read my crayfish goose leisure, and perhaps have a short sleep after all these alarms and excursions. I must have been asleep. Tired eyelids closing on tired eyes, as Jeeves puts it. Here. Where's my cosh? Where? Stilton may be back on the warpath at any moment. Cosh, where? In the hall. Let's see. It was shaken out of my hand by Stilton, fell on the floor near the sofa. Yes, I must tool down and collect it instanter. Now then, staircase, hall, sofa, X marks spot where struggle took place, but no cosh visible, near safe or anywhere. That's very strange. Hello, the safe's open. Ever since last night, Aunt Dahlia's been mourning for her necklace, which Uncle Tom locked away in this safe, and now the safe's open. Just a minute. Look, a number of jewel cases in here. Ah, this may be it. Case marked Aspinalls of Bond Street. Yes, pearl necklace. This must be it. Right. I'll take it to Auntie and watch the look of wonder and admiration come into her eyes. Bertram scores again. She's probably in her boudoir.
Hello, ugly.
Hello, Aunt. Well, what's up? You look like an aunt who on honeydew has fed and drunk the milk of paradise. And now I've got good news for you. You'll explode.
Well, Bertie, you're just the boy I wanted to see. Let me tell you what happened this afternoon. It'll make your eyes pop.
I say, Auntie.
Don't interrupt, Bertie. There's a good boy. You remember I'd been waiting for Tom and Spode to emerge from the collection room so that I could hiss in Spode's ear the warning words Eulalie's, his dirty secret, and thus persuade him not to reveal to Tom that my pearl necklace in the safe is a replica and not the real thing?
But Aunt
Well,
Dahlia...
they did emerge from the collection room, and I did hear Tom say, let's go and look at the pearls in the safe in the hall, and I followed them, waiting for a chance to put the frighteners on Spode without Tom hearing me. Not easy. We arrived at the safe, not a goose to a chance that I had yet to get a word in edgeways.
Aunt Dahlia...
And then Tom opened the door of the safe and my bones turned to overcooked spaghetti. Tom took out the jewel case and passed it to Spode. And at that moment, with the hand of doom within a touch or a descending, Seppings came in to say, Mr. Travers is wanted on the telephone, madam. And Tom legged it to his study.
I say, Aunt Dahlia...
Stupendous bit of luck for me. Stupendous. I stepped right up to Spode and said, Lord Sidcup, you remember that week at Totley Towers when we were all guests of Sir Watkin? Have you seen much of Sir Watkin recently? And so on. Coo.
Aunt Dahlia,
Don't interrupt, curse you. I never saw a chap like you for wanting to collar the conversation. Gabble. Listen, can't you, when I'm telling you the biggest story that's broken round these parts for years. Where was I? Oh, yes. How is dear Sir Watkin, I cooed. And he said Sir Watkin was pretty oojar cum spiff. And dear Madeline, I cooed. And he said dear Madeline was ticking over all right. Then I drew a deep breath and let him have it. And how is that lady's underclothing place of yours getting on, I said. Eulalie's, isn't it called? Still coining money, I trust? And the next moment you could have knocked me down with a puff. For with a jolly laugh he replied, Eulalie's? Oh, I haven't anything to do with that any longer. Sold out ages ago. It's a company now. I stood there gasping at him. My whole plan of blackmail in ruins. And he said, well, I might as well have a look at this necklace your husband says he's anxious to have my opinion on. And he pressed his thumb on the catch, and the case fell open. Then my guardian angel stepped in. I'd lost Eulalie as a blackmail weapon, but I saw another weapon ready to hand, to foot rather, and stubbed my toe on it. A cosh, no less.
Now, Aunt Dahlia,
yes,
please.
Sir, a cosh. You wouldn't know what a cosh is, of course, so I'll explain. It's a small rubber instrument, much used by the criminal classes for socking their families and relations.
Please, Aunt
They
Dahlia.
wait till their mother-in-law's back is turned, then let her have it on the tortoiseshell comb. And there was a cosh lying at my feet, and there was Spode with his back turned, starting to take the necklace out of its case.
You didn't cosh him?
Certainly I did. Well, what would you have had me do? I mean, what would Napoleon have done? Or Winston Churchill? I took a nice, easy half swing and let go with lots of follow-through. Fell to earth with an idiot's smile on his face.
And?
He's in bed now, convinced that he had a touch of vertigo and hit his head on the floor. Oh, don't worry about Spode. Good night's rest and a bland diet. He'll be right as rain tomorrow. And I've got the necklace. I've got the necklace. I've got the bally necklace. Oh, I feel as if I could pick up a couple of tigers and knock their heads together.
Aunt Dahlia, you say you've got the necklace?
I certainly have.
Then what's this that I've got? I found the door of the safe open just now and pulled this out to give you.
Good God.
Well, whose is it if it isn't yours?
If you had been here this morning, young Bertie, I'd have told you. Tom insists on everybody putting their valuables in the safe. He has this burglar complex. And why weren't you about this morning?
I went to London.
What for?
To get the cosh, formerly the property of your sister, my Aunt Agatha's loathly son, Thos. I've been having trouble with Stilton of late.
Was it you, my heart of gold, who provided that cosh? I'd been putting it down to straight guardian angel stuff. Oh, Bertie, if ever I called you a brainless poop who ought to have been given a scholarship at some good lunatic asylum, I take the words back.
Yes, but what happens now? Your nephew Bertram is waist-high in the Mulligatawny and liable to sink without trace at any moment. I am in possession of someone's pearl necklace in case marked Aspinall's.
Ma Trotter's, that's whose it is. I recognise it now. She wears it in the evenings.
Yes, but what do I do about it?
Well, you put it back in the safe, fathead. Look quick about it.
Oh, by golly, yes. I hope the safe's still open.
Off you go, then.
Oh, by the way, Seppings will have told you that Daphne Dolores Moorhead has arrived. She's in the grounds with Stilton.
Yes. What do you think of her?
A sight for sore eyes. Stilton thought so too, and they're walking in the gloaming now.
Oh, come in, Mrs. Trotter. Bertie's just off.
Yes, nice evening. Well, good luck, old relative. So that's Ma Trotter, the toast of Liverpool. Ugh. Well, now, the hall, yes, and the safe is still open. Oh, good. I'll slip the pearls in, slam the safe shut, and leg it.
Hello, Mr. Wooster.
Oh, Mr. Trotter, you startle me.
Where's your aunt? Do you know?
She's in her room talking to your wife.
Well, when you see her, tell her I've gone to bed.
To bed? Surely the night is yet young?
I've got one of my damn dyspeptic attacks. You haven't got a digestive pill on you, have you?
Sorry, I came out without any.
Well, I'm in agony. I feel as I'd swallowed a couple of wild cats. Hello? What's the safe doing open? Damn carelessness! That's the way things get stolen. I'll close it. Oh, my stomach. Good night, Mr. Wooster.
Oh, law. If I'm caught with these pearls in my possession, I could go to Jug. Instant arrest. Oh, golly. Oh, Aunt Dahlia, Ma Trotter's gone. Good. Listen, the most fearful thing has happened, Aunt Dahlia.
You bet it has. Disaster and desolation stare us in the eyeball.
They do. You see, what
You
happened...
remember Ma Trotter came to see me specially? What do you think she came to say?
Aunt Dahlia, will you listen to me?
I will not, Bertie. You will listen to me for once. That woman, Ma curse her Trotter, has thrown off the mask. She wants Anatole. Anatole, my peerless chef. Ma Trotter says she won't let her husband buy me out of the boudoir unless I give her Anatole as part of the deal.
Aunt Dahlia!
She reckons that with Anatole in her kitchen in Liverpool, she will give dinner parties which will make Mrs. Alderman Blenkinsop's guests desert her table in droves.
Really. Now, listen, old flesh and blood. Just as I got to the safe to restore the Trotter pearls, that chump L.G. Trotter most officiously slammed the safe door shut. It leaves me still holding the pearls. I'm in a diggins of a jam. I'm trembling like a leaf.
Me too.
What am I to do now?
What am I to do? On the one hand, life without Anatole is a thing almost
Here I am with a valuable pearl necklace, the property of Mrs. L.G. Trotter of Liverpool.
On the other hand, the boudoir will have to
And when
be
the loss is discovered, hues and cries will be raised, inspectors and sergeants sent for.
I can't get my real necklace out of hot.
I shall be found with what is known as hot ice on my person.
Sweet suffering soup spoons, what'll Tom say when he hears that Anatole's leaving?
What'll he say when he hears that his nephew is doing a stretch in Dartmoor?
Who's doing a stretch in Dartmoor?
Me! I shall be.
You? Why?
Haven't you been listening?
Well, of course I haven't.
Hist.
What do you mean, hist?
Hist. I hear someone approaching. Uncle Tom. And he's agitated. I can hear him rattling his keys. He always does that when he's upset.
You're telling me.
It's a judgment.
Oh, hello, Tom. Come and join the party. What's a judgment?
This is on me for weakly allowing you to invite those infernal trotters here. You can't fill the house with people like that without causing disaster. He's got a face like a weasel. She's 20 pounds overweight, and that son of hers wears side whiskers. It was madness even to let them cross the threshold. Do you know what's happened now?
No, what?
Somebody's pinched Mrs. Trotter's necklace from the safe. She asked me to open the safe as she wanted to wear her pearls this evening. So I did. And the necklace wasn't there.
You mean it had gone?
You've got a lightning brain. I know you took your pearls after that fellow Sidcup collapsed, Dahlia. I suppose I must have left the safe open while we were having trouble with him, putting him to bed and all that. So somebody must have come along, seen the safe open, and improved the shining hour by pinching Mrs. Trotter's necklace. She's raising Cain and wants to send for the police. I calmed her down and I said it would be much better if I made secret inquiries first and didn't ask for the police yet. And that young Gorringe came along and backed me up. Intelligent chap, that, though he does wear side whiskers.
Then what steps are you taking, Uncle Tom?
I'm going to excuse myself during dinner on the plea of a headache, which I've got, I don't mind telling you, and go and search the rooms. Meanwhile, I'm off to get a drink. I need one. Bertie, can I interest you?
Not at the moment, thank you, Uncle Tom.
Well, I'm off.
Golly.
Golly is right. What do we do now?
I know what I'd do now. I'd put the whole thing up to Jeeves if certain fatheads hadn't let him go off to London on toots just when we need him most.
He may be back by now.
Good evening, madam. Good evening, sir. I returned from London a short while ago, and I hoped to be allowed to report.
How does he do it? Coming in again just when we needed him most.
I hope I may be of assistance, madam.
Jeeves, we are in a lot of trouble. Mrs. Travers in a lot of trouble, me in a lot of trouble. Not the same lot of troubles either.
May I know the circumstances, sir?
You go first, Bertie. He's your man.
Right. Jeeves, here's my lot of trouble.
I see, sir. You have Mrs. Trotter's necklace, and the safe is locked, and you fear you will be caught by the police with the pearls in your possession. But the dilemma can be easily solved, I think, sir. If you give me Mrs. Trotter's necklace, I will, during dinner, place it on Mrs. Trotter's dressing table. She will think she made a foolish mistake in supposing she had left it in the safe and raising the alarm at its disappearance.
Jeeves, you've saved my life again. It's as simple as that. Here, then, is Mrs. Trotter's necklace, in case, with my thanks and admiration.
I am glad to be of service, sir.
Now you must hear Mrs. Travers' problem.
Yes, Jeeves, hold your hat. Mr. Wooster's problem was as nothing compared to mine.
I shall hope to be able to suggest something, madam.
And she says she won't let her husband buy the boudoir unless she gets Anatole in with the deal. And you know how vital it is that I sell the magazine. Sweet spirits of Niter. If only there was some way of inserting a bit of backbone into L.G. Trotter and making him stand up and defy her.
There is a way, madam.
What did you say, Jeeves?
Yes, madam. I think it would be a reasonably simple matter to induce Mr. Trotter to override the lady's wishes.
But, Jeeves, L.G. Trotter's attitude towards Ma Trotter is that of an exceptionally diffident worm towards a sinewy Plymouth Rock or Orpington chicken. A word from her, he curls up into a ball.
If I may explain, sir. I understand from Mr. Seppings, the butler, that Mrs. Trotter speaks freely about her determination that her husband shall be given a knighthood.
That's right. She's always talking about it. It'll be one in the eye for her social rival, Mrs. Alderman Blenkinsop, in Liverpool.
Yes, madam. But Mr. Trotter is very much against it. He is of a retiring nature. Receiving a knighthood is a very testing ordeal. It involves wearing satin knee breeches and walking backwards with a sword between the legs. In addition, Mr. Trotter shrinks from being addressed for the rest of his life as Sir Lemuel.
His name's not Lemuel.
I fear so, madam.
Couldn't he use his second name? What's the G for?
His second name is Golfers, madam.
Golly, Jeeves, there's some raw work pulled at the font from time to time, is there not?
There is indeed, sir.
How did you find out about his names? And is this leading to a solution of Mrs. Travers' problem?
I think so, sir. May I tell you of an interview I had today with the secretary of the Junior Ganymede Club in London?
Certainly, Jeeves. Is it fit for the ears of my aunt?
Oh, yes, of course, sir.
Well done, Mr. Jeeves. That was a very fine encomium that you spoke in praise of Sir Everard's personal gentleman.
Thank you, Mr. Brigstock. I wonder, Mr. Brigstock, if you would allow me once again to have some minutes in privacy with the Club Book of Revelations. I have a further distressing entry to make in the pages of my employer, Mr. Bertram Wooster.
Oh, certainly, Mr. Jeeves. Sit at my desk. You will not be interrupted. Wooster. Let's see. Yes, that's the T to W volume. Here it is, Mr. Jeeves. Now, can I offer you a cigar? You have a pen? I'll leave you to it, Mr. Jeeves, and shall enjoy reading what you write.
Thank you, Mr. Brigstock. I had ample time after adding a few words to the Wooster pages.
I suppose about my being in front of the beak when they arrested me at the Mottle Oyster. I say, Jeeves.
I am sorry, sir, but the rules are strict.
Oh, well, carry on, Jeeves.
And then I turned to the earlier pages of this volume, to the T's, and I looked up Trotter. I found something which will, I think, be of great value to Mrs. Travers now.
What, Jeeves? Tell us.
Mr. Trotter, some months ago, engaged as his personal gentleman's gentleman a young man named Whirple, who is a member of the Junior Ganymede. While in Mr. Trotter's employment, Mr. Whirple found in Mr. Trotter's wastepaper basket a rough draft of a letter in which Mr. Trotter was saying no thanks in most unequivocal terms to the authorities in London who had offered him a knighthood. In accordance with Rule 11 of the club, Mr. Whirple forwarded the document to the secretary for inclusion in the club's archives.
The Book of Revelations.
Oh, do shut up, Bertie. Go on, Jeeves. You say Mr. Trotter's been offered a knighthood and has turned it down? Tell that to Ma, Trotter.
Yes, madam. Through the secretary's courtesy, a photostatic copy of Mr. Whirtle's document will by now have been dispatched to me here by post. This, madam, or a reminder to Mr. Trotter of this document, or fact, should strengthen his will to buy your magazine without Monsieur Anatole, and at a good price.
Jeeves! Bertie! We've got Trotter cold! I'll step out and give him the treatment now.
You can't. He's gone to bed. He told me to tell you. Touch of dyspepsia, the old tum.
Then tomorrow, immediately after breakfast. Oh, jeez. I don't have to apologise in my own house for uttering cries that I learnt as a girl in the hunting field. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Good old blackmail, there's nothing like it. The moral cosh that leaves no bump on the head, but if you play it right, stops the enemy in his tracks. Blackmail, lovely blackmail. Thank you, Jeeves. Tomorrow I shall have Lemuel Gengulphus Trotter on his knees and reaching for his checkbook and fountain pen. Ta-da!
Golly!
Just so, madam. Sir? Good morning, sir. I have brought your tea.
Tea. Thank you, Jeeves. What's the weather like outside?
Clement, sir. Very clement. And the glass says set fair.
Ah. If set fair is to apply to us, I mean my Aunt Dahlia and me, our guardian angels will be kept busy today. I have known imbroglios... what is the word, Jeeves?
Imbroglio, sir. A word we have taken from the Italian.
Quite. Well, I have known some super imbroglios in my time, some of them in this very house, but no imbroglio that I can remember has been as sticky as what we have been through already in this visit, and probably have yet to face.
There have been many problems, yes, sir.
Indeed. I shall go down to breakfast this morning for once, but I shall keep the cosh handy in case Stilton's anti-Wooster feeling revives.
That is a shrewd precaution, sir.
You say you should be receiving a photostat copy of the letter that L.G. Trotter left lying about, silly ass, saying no thanks, none of your old knighthoods for me.
Yes, sir. So if Mrs. Travers threatens Mr. Trotter with making this information public, Mr. Trotter will surely feel compelled to buy Milady's boudoir at the price asked, and reject his wife's demand that Monsieur Anatole be included in the deal.
Yes, there's a ray of sunshine there, which still leaves me with my own slab of impending doom, having to marry Lady Florence.
Yes, sir, that remains to be solved. If I may say so, sir, I think you should get up. If you are to appear at the breakfast table downstairs, I will turn on your bath.
You, still don't like my moustache, Jeeves?
No, sir.
You don't think it has hidden depths and a great future?
No, sir.
That lissom female novelist, Daphne Dolores Moorhead, made disparaging remarks about moustaches, fawning on Stilton for not having one, and looking askance at my little effort.
She, as a popular writer, may have an accurate insight into the public's taste in these things, sir.
Well, I rise above such hidebound opposition. You don't mind being called hidebound, Jeeves?
Perhaps conservative is a better word, sir.
Very well. Who was that bird, Jeeves? French chap, wasn't he, who said, probably about Summer's moustache, I don't like the damn thing, but I defend to the death your right to grow it. Who was that, Jeeves?
It was not in reference to a moustache, sir. Voltaire, the French philosopher, poet and playwright, 1694 to 1778, was reported to have said it to someone whose political views were contrary to his own, sir. In the original French, it must have gone...
Yes, well, keep the original French for some other time, Jeeves, would you?
I will take the tea things and turn off your bath, sir. I will put out your light heather mixture, Tweeds.
Thank you, yes. And don't let me forget the cosh. Morning, Miss Moorhead.
Morning.
Morning, Stilton.
Ah, Bertie, old man. So there you are, Bertie, old fellow. Come in, Bertie. Come in, Bertie, old chap. Splendid to see you looking so rosy. Daphne, you remember my old friend Bertie Wooster? Yes, of course you do. He and I were having a friendly chat in the hall when you arrived yesterday. And of course, yes, of course you met him again at dinner later.
Good morning, Mr. Wooster. Lovely morning. Darcy's going to take me for a row on the river.
Yes, one feels that Daphne ought to see the river round these parts. You might tell your aunt that we shall not be back for lunch. Seppings...
That nice butler.
Yes, that nice butler, Seppings, is preparing a luncheon basket for us, sandwiches and hard-boiled eggs, and has promised us a bottle from your aunt's oldest bin.
Don't be long, Darcy. I'm going to get ready.
Do let me. Why, Bertie, what is that in your hand?
A cosh, Stilton. The cosh. You remember it?
Good Lord. You didn't think I was going to set about you, did you?
Such a thought had crossed my mind, Stilton.
Good heavens, no. I look upon you as my dearest pal, old man.
Well, if yesterday's episode in the hall is the way you comport yourself towards your dearest pal, the ones who aren't so dear must have a pretty thin time of it.
Oh, that little matter of you and Florence at the nightclub. Perhaps I was a little cross at the time, but put it right out of your mind. You see, I owe you a deep debt of gratitude. I recommend these sausages, Bertie.
Gratitude?
Yes. But for you, I might still be engaged to that pill, Florence Craye. Thank you, Bertie, old man.
I thought you loved her.
Who? Me? Good heavens, no. I may have imagined it once, one of those boyish fancies. But when she said that I had a head like a pumpkin, the scales fell from my eyes and I came out of the ether. Pumpkin, forsooth. I don't mind telling you, Bertie, old chap, that there are others, I name no names, who have described my head as majestic, yes? I have it from a reliable source that it makes me look a king among men. And that'll give you a rough idea of what a silly young geezer that blasted Florence Craye is. It's a profound relief to me that you've enabled me to get her out of my hair. Thank you, Bertie. Nobody else likes your moustache, but Florence seems to. You are ideally suited. One wishes you every happiness in your marriage.
I'm ready, Darcy, and the luncheon basket's here.
Oh, I'm coming, Daphne. Coming.
Well, Stilton's obviously got it properly up his nose. He's fallen like a ton of bricks for the fair Daphne Dolores Moorhead, which really leaves me on the scaffold once more, stuck with Florence, the future Mrs Bertram Wooster. Ugh, no! I suppose she'll be Lady Florence Wooster, seeing she's the daughter of old Peppery Percy, 1st Earl of Warbleston. That's a sombre thought. Lady Florence Wooster. I don't like it. Ah, Mr Trotter. Beautiful morning, is it not? How's the old Tom? Wasn't feeling so good yesterday evening, was it? Have some of these sausages. I recommend the bacon, too.
Sausages, bacon, oh, my dyspepsia is worse than ever. You married, Mr Wooster?
No, not actually. Yet.
Then don't do it. Don't do it. You know what happens when you get married? You get bossed. You can't call your soul your own. You become just a cipher in the home.
Have an egg.
Oh, not have an egg. Don't you keep telling me to have things. Do you think I can look at an egg feeling the way I do? It's all this infernal French cooking. No digestion can stand up against it.
But the chef, he's a genius.
Thick sauces, garlic. Oh. And another thing. You get married, you give your wife a fine pearl necklace and it gets stolen. You get married, the first thing you know, you get stepsons runging on you, grow side whiskers and don't do a stroke of work. All they do is write poems about sunsets.
Percy Gorringe, one cannot speak highly of his side whiskers. Ah, Mrs Trotter, good morning.
Good morning.
Have some sausages. I see you have the Times newspaper with you. No news of your pearl necklace in the lost and found column, is there? Tell me how Middlesex is doing at Lord's when you come to the cricket pages. Ah, Aunt Dahlia, good morning. Aha, I thought you'd be surprised to see me.
Yes, what brings you downstairs for breakfast? We are not often so honoured.
No. Well, I'll be damned. Look at this in the Times.
What on earth's the matter, my dear? You startle me.
Don't speak to me like that, Mr Lemuel Trotter, and I'll tell you what's the matter. They've gone and knighted Robert Blenkinsop.
They have? Gosh.
Is that all you can say? Gosh.
Well, by heck then.
Robert Blenkinsop of Liverpool for political and social services. Sir Robert Blenkinsop, of all the iniquitous pieces of idiocy. I don't know what things are coming to these days. I've never heard of such a thing. What are you laughing at, Lemuel?
I'm not laughing, dear, just smiling. I was thinking of Bobby Blenkinsop walking backwards with satin knee breeches on and a sword between his legs.
Well, let me tell you this. It's never going to happen to you now. If you're ever offered a knighthood, Lemuel Trotter, you will refuse it. Do you understand? I won't have you cheapening yourself. Sir Robert Blenkinsop, the idea. Sir Robert Blenkinsop!
Oh, hell's bells! Now I've spilt my coffee all over the table. Damn you, you ruddy trotters! You startled me. You come to my house, you bring your miserable son or stepson Percy with you, you start losing pearl necklaces all over the place, you get seized with stomach aches, and Percy drifts about looking like Hamlet with a hangover. Ah, Seppings, just in time to help me mop this up. What's that you've got on your salver?
A pearl necklace, madam.
Good Lord!
What? Let me see it.
So there it is. We've all been wondering where that necklace could have got to. It's yours, isn't it, Mrs Trotter?
It's mine, all right. But what I want to know is...
Oh, morning, Florence. Help yourself. It's all on the sideboard.
Morning.
Hello, Mr Gorringe.
Morning.
There's a place there next to Florence.
Oh, good.
You've met Florence Craye, haven't you? Oh, what am I saying? Of course, you're in love with her. Oh, silly me.
What I'm saying is, how did my necklace come into your butler's possession? I think I'll call the police.
Mrs Trotter, I beg your pardon. Are you supposing that my butler would break into the safe and steal your necklace?
Really? If I might explain, madam, it was not I who found the necklace. On Mr Travers' instructions, I helped him with his search of the rooms at dinner time last night. Mr Travers searched the guest rooms, I searched the servants' quarters, and I discovered the object in the bedroom of Mr Wooster's personal attendant, Mr Jeeves. Mr Jeeves told me he'd picked it up in the hall.
What?
Well, tell this man Jeeves, whoever he is, to come here at once.
Very good, madam.
Mrs Trotter, you do not order my servants about. Or rather you do, damn you.
Mrs Trotter, my man Jeeves will certainly have a rational explanation.
Madam, you sent for me?
I didn't send for you, but now you're here.
Hey, you! This pearl necklace of mine. The butler says he found it in your room.
Yes, madam. I was planning after breakfast to make inquiries as to its ownership.
You were you?
I presumed it was some trinket belonging to one of the housemaids.
You presumed it was what?
I perceived at once it was merely an inexpensive replica made from cultured pearls, madam.
What's that? Inexpensive replica? I paid 5,000 for that necklace.
Of course you did. The man's intoxicated. And a thief!
Intoxicated? Jeeves, at 10 in the morning, a laughable thing. Jeeves?
Sir?
Say, Theodore Oswald Twistle, the thistle sifter, sifting a sack of thistles, struts 3 thorns through the thick of his thumb.
Very well, sir. Theodore Oswald Twistle, the thistle sifter, sifting a sack of thistles, thrust 3 thorns through the thick of his thumb, sir.
Mrs. Trotter, my case rests.
You can bank on Jeeves, Mrs. Trotter. He knows about jewellery. If he says a necklace is a dud, you can bet it's a dud.
Emily, explain all this.
I can't explain it, Lemuel.
I bet I can. You've pawned the necklace that I gave you to get money on the sly for that idle, good-for-nothing brother of yours again.
No, I didn't.
Don't lie to me, Emily!
Oh!
Wait! I can explain everything.
Percy Gorringe.
Mother is innocent. It was I who pawned her pearl necklace. She entrusted it to me to take to the jeweller's to have it cleaned. I needed money urgently.
Well, my lord, what an extraordinary thing to do. Did you ever hear of anybody doing anything like that, Bertie?
Not in all my puff.
Amazing, eh? Pawning a £5,000 necklace.
Bizarre, you might call it.
Still, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
I needed £1,000 to put into the play.
£1,000 to put into a play? Good God, stepsons.
Into the play, Florence's and mine. My dramatisation of her novel Spindrift. One of the backers let us down, and rather than disappoint the woman I loved...
Percy, you did that for me?
Yes, and I'll do it again.
By heck, this settles it. There won't be any more loafing about London for you, young man. Seeing you're a poet, growing side whiskers, bah! We leave this house this morning.
Oh, no!
And the moment we get back to Liverpool and sanity, young man, you start straight in at the bottom of my business. You ought to have started 2 years ago instead of writing poems about sunsets and growing side whiskers.
But, Mr. Trotter, you aren't leaving this morning.
Yes, this morning. I am not going through another of that French cook's lunches, thank you.
But I was hoping we might settle things about your purchase of my magazine, Milady's Boudoir.
Well, some other time, perhaps. When I'm first going to drive into Market Snodbury and find a doctor. My stomach's still giving me hell. It's about here that it catches me, the 4th waistcoat button down.
Come, Mother. I will bathe your temples with eau de cologne. Lean on me. There, Mother.
Jeeves?
Sir?
Mr. Trotter's indigestion.
Yes, sir. The same thought occurred to me.
One of those morning mixtures of yours might hit the trot with Mr. Trotter. I mean the other way round.
Yes, sir. They act directly on the digestive organs.
You heard, Mr. Trotter?
No. What?
Listen, be of good cheer. The United States Marines have arrived. No need for doctors. Go along with Jeeves and he'll fix you a draft that'll put the old time into mid-season form before you can say Lemuel Gengulphus.
Is that right, Jeeves?
Yes, sir. I can guarantee the efficacy of the preparation.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go then.
One word of advice, Mr. Trotter. I know this splendid mixture of Jeeves is of old. On swallowing the stuff, you will have a momentary illusion that you have been struck by lightning. Pay no attention, all part of the treatment. But watch the eyeballs, as they are liable, unless checked, to start from their parent sockets and rebound from the opposite wall. But after that, you begin to feel wonderful. Well, good luck to him. Florence, old thing. They've all gone except us. Can I get you something? A sausage or something? Or some marmalade or something?
Oh, Bertie.
Slice of ham?
Oh, Bertie.
Right opposite you.
Bertie, I don't know what to do or say. I feel awful.
You look fine.
It's about Percy, Bertie.
Percy Gorringe?
Oh, Bertie, all that happened just now, when he said that about not disappointing the woman he loved, he did it just for me, pawning his mother's pearls and so on, just for me. At that moment, something happened to me. It was as though for the first time I was seeing the real Percy. I seemed to be gazing into his naked soul.
Pretty good it looked, did it?
Oh, Bertie, I know now there can be no other man for me.
I say, here's a thought. Why don't you marry Percy?
But I'm engaged to you.
Oh, that can be readily adjusted. Call it off is my advice. You don't want a weedy butterfly like me about the home. You want something more in the nature of a soulmate, a chap with a number 9 hat, someone you can sit and hold hands with and talk about W.H. Auden. Percy's your man.
Bertie, will you release me?
Certainly. Frightful wrench, of course, and all that sort of thing, but consider it done.
Oh, Bertie, I shall kiss you.
Hey! Go on, you two. I'm sorry I interrupted the kissing bee. Two loving hearts and engaged to be married.
Percy, don't be silly. I love you.
What? You do? But you're engaged to Wooster here.
No, that's off, Percy. Carry on, old sport. You have the green light.
Bertie has released me, Percy. I was kissing him because I was so grateful. When I told him I loved you, he released me.
I say, that's very decent of him.
Bertie's like that, the soul of chivalry.
He certainly is. I'm amazed. Nobody'd think it to look at him.
Oh, nobody wouldn't he? They? Is it Jeeves? Is it he or they? Oh, hell, Jeeves has gone.
But, Percy, darling, what are we going to live on? We shall have to live in Liverpool if you're going into your stepfather's business. I don't want to live in Liverpool, and I've only got a small dress allowance. The Spindrift play may not be a sellout, and you've only got your poetry. I mean, I haven't got much money, and you've got less.
Florence, I have a confession to make to you. I hardly know how to tell you. The truth is that I do have something of an income. Not large, but sufficient and getting bigger. And I can't face living in Liverpool either.
But, Percy, darling, do you say you're making enough for two with your poetry?
No, I don't. I got 15 shillings for that last thing of mine that was published in Parnassus, and I had to fight like a tiger to get that. The editress wanted me to take 12 and 6. No, Florence, I have another source of income.
I don't understand. Tell Florence.
Oh, don't be harsh with me, darling. I write detective stories under the name of Rex West.
Rex West? Lord lover, did you write The Mystery of the Pink Crayfish?
Yes, I did. And Murder in Mauve, and The Case of the Poisoned Donut, and Inspector Biffin Views the Body.
Splendid! Who was it in the crayfish book? I've got it upstairs, reading it now. Who was it murdered Sir Eustace Willoughby Bart with a blunt instrument? Go on, spoil the ending for me. I must know.
Burwash the butler did it.
Yes! As I suspected Burwash from the first.
Percy, I think it's wonderful. How fearfully clever of you.
You aren't revolted?
Of course not. I'm tremendously pleased.
Are you working on something now?
Yeah, a novelette, sweetheart. About 30,000 words. What the American magazines call a one-shotter. All in one issue. They pay very well for one-shotters.
You must tell me all about it, darling. I'm so excited.
I'm thinking of calling it Blood Will Tell.
Super! Hey, before you go, Percy.
Yes, Wooster, what is it? Talk quickly. I'm busy.
May I have your autograph?
You really want it?
I'm a great admirer of your work.
Attaboy. There. I've written my autograph for you on this old envelope.
Thanks awfully.
Bertie, I'm going to kiss you again.
Oh, rather, old thing. Off you go, then. Golly, what it feels like to be free, as they say in the moving pictures. Oh, hello, Aunt Dahlia.
Hello, Bertie.
I say, that was a tough stroke of fate. All your lovely blackmail scheme, threatening to tell Ma Trotter about him refusing a knighthood, all went fut when Ma Trotter saw in the Times that they've knighted the Blenkinsop man.
Yes, that did seem to pull the rug from under me. It sent me base over apex. But trust Jeeves to have a second ace up his sleeve. L.G. Trotter will sign to buy the Boudoir on my terms as soon as he gets his eyeballs back and focused on the dotted line. That mixture Jeeves gave him certainly did the trick. What does Jeeves put in it? Trotter felt better, apart from the eyeballs, almost immediately. He was so relieved that he would have bought the Albert Hall if I'd offered it to him. Trotter's going to buy the boudoir. He's going to buy the boudoir. He's buying the blessed boudoir. And he wouldn't have Anatole cooking for him at any price. So nuts to Ma Trotter.
Yeah.
What's your news, Bertie?
Couldn't be better. Florence is going to marry Percy.
She's letting you off the hook, my beamish boy.
Excuse me, madam. Would it be convenient for you to join Mr. Trotter in the library? He has his chequebook and pen.
How is he, Jeeves?
Completely restored to health now, madam.
Jeeves, you stand alone.
Thank you very much, madam.
Have you ever tried that mixture of yours on a corpse, Jeeves?
Not yet, madam.
You should. You should. You should.
Jeeves?
Sir?
Jeeves, you have brought happiness into several lives today. I am going to bring a little happiness into yours.
Sir?
This moustache of mine, you do not like it. I am going to shave it off. You have earned my sacrifice. And when I have finished these excellent sausages, I shall proceed upstairs to my room. I shall lather the upper lip. I shall take the razor in hand. And voila.
Thank you very much, sir.
What Ho Jeeves by P.G. Wodehouse. The parts were played as follows: Jeeves, Michael Horton; Bertie Wooster, Richard Bryars; Stilton Cheesewright, James Villiers; Florence Craye, Lisa Goddard; Aunt Dahlia, Vivian Pickles; Percy Gorringe, Jonathan Cecil; and Uncle Tom, Ballard Berkeley. Jeeves and the Feudal Spirit was adapted by Richard Osborne. The programme was produced by David Hatch.